Let me get your attention, people. Right
I got a little
now,
minute because you got to
turn
say.
the volume on your radios up. Reason being, it's time for all new episode of Straight from the Heart, featuring yours truly, talking about myself, Kevin Hart. I'm not by myself. I'm with my crew. I'm talking about the Plastic Boy.
Yeah, that's me.
Okay. All right. Oh, that is enough.
Yes, let me talk.
Ladies and gentlemen, an all new episode starts now.
What you doing?
What you doing?
Where you at?
Where you at?
Oh, you got plans?
Yes, I do.
Don't say that.
Shut your trap.
I'm sipping wine in a robe. I look too good to be alone. My house clean. My pool warm. I just shade smooth like a newborn.
Baby.
We'll be dancing, romancing in the east wing, in the west wing of this mansion. What's happening? I ain't playing no games. Every word that I say is coming straight from the heart.
Oh, turn it up.
So if you wanna lay in these arms,
on my shoulder,
I'ma leave that door open. I'ma leave that door
girl
open.
wants to party all the time.
I'ma leave that door open, girl.
Oh, that's not that.
That door open. And
That's
if
not-
you feel like I feel that you want it tonight, baby. Come in and take a
All right.
That nigga was passed out.
All right.
Where
Get
you
that
at?
nigga Mike. All
Hey,
right.
boy.
What you
Listen,
doing?
the niggas was
Listen,
body rolling.
Let
Spank.
me just explain just what happened.
Where
Let me
you at?
explain what just happened.
What you doing?
That's unhateable. That's the title of me and Joey album. Unhateable.
Well, why was you body rolling?
Coming to a stores too.
You gotta see right now. You
Coming
gotta
to a
feel the
foursome.
beat. You gotta feel the beat. You roll with
You
the
wasn't on beat.
You ride the beat like Sierra say. Ride the beat like a full-time freak.
Where you at?
You was riding the beat like a white person.
Well,
Boom.
try to be a second
There we
shift.
go. Yeah, there we go.
Tip your waist that.
Spank.
Oh,
Hey, don't say stuff like that, Spank.
why?
Some
White people can't dance. They know that. Well, some.
Nah.
Let me put some. Some
Some
can't.
dude
dance.
in Buffalo just got fired yesterday.
But saying
Oh.
they can't dance. No, that wasn't because of dance though.
He said some
He
wax.
said some racist shit.
He said the motherfucker said that he he described his different levels of
toast.
toast.
I ain't gonna lie. I thought it was funny though. I ain't gonna lie. Was I wrong for laughing?
There's different levels of what?
Toast. When he compared with black women, the complexion, he compared it to different levels of toast.
Yeah.
He said Serena is burnt toast. He said that's,
Yeah, that's a little.
That's a.
he didn't say burnt, but that's what he was implying. He said
I don't like my toast
cigar.
like that.
I don't like my
women.
shade that color. I don't like my
I don't
toast.
like
that
his
color.
women
He
that
said,
color.
he said Serena, you gotta get a butter knife and scrape that shit off.
Yeah.
Whoa, now that's just.
He said I'm on mulatto. I'm on like Holly Berry.
Yeah.
So he like the white toast that just get a little bitty brown in it. Then you can put the butter on there.
Yeah, that's different. That's definitely racist. That's definitely.
White people can't
he's
dance.
full on
Well,
racist.
saying white people can't dance is racist too, Spank.
That's
No, it's not.
that's
They-
observational.
Yeah, that's a fact.
They've been dancing whack for years. Nice.
Yeah, come on.
So how
It's
come,
only a
racist.
couple. Yeah, it's only a couple.
how come on Kids Bob is mostly white kids?
Because it's network TV.
And what
Well,
about
let's
when you
just
go
fix
to a
it. It's
basketball
white
game?
adults then. It's white adults.
When you go to a basketball game, most of the cheerleaders are white.
Oh, it's always
Dancers.
been like that. You know?
Yeah, I mean, we all know the reason why that is. Come on now.
But
Just saying.
remember when you
You ain't never hear of the stories from the black women trying to get into on a dance for the NBA professional teams and stuff like that? You ain't never hear them stories?
Nah, how about you tell us?
Oh,
Let's
nah, I'm
do
not.
those first.
I'm not gonna dive deep
because
into
they
it, but
said
it's,
it because they said it.
yeah, they themselves said it though. It's not they. It's themselves.
okay.
They used to audition and all that, and they never understood why the fact that they never get hired. They only hire like one or two black women.
Well, our producer, our black-white producer, Emil, said that because cheerleading is choreographed and Negro women can't take dance instructions.
Wow.
Really,
No, he
nigga?
didn't say that.
Wow. Come on, Emil. What's going on, bro?
He didn't say that.
He didn't
No,
say Negro
no,
women. Don't do him
say
like
that.
that.
He don't.
Black women. He said black women
Don't
only
do him like that.
twerk.
He didn't say that.
Well, can we welcome the show? I mean, what's going on? We ain't even welcome
What's
the show.
going on, y'all? This is and this is a live show. We don't do this too often.
Yeah.
Another straight from the heart episode coming on you from Serious Chicks.
Oh man,
That's
wait a
why we
minute.
don't do live.
That's why we don't do live.
exactly
I got
right.
that pressure got on me real quick. You hear?
Sirius XM channel 96.
That live pressure got on me.
96. Yeah.
Can
It
we
got on
do
you.
that over?
Go
Ain't
ahead.
no over, bro.
Nah.
This is
It's
it.
in there.
Here's XM 96 straight from the heart.
96.
Will we give you real raw radio?
No. He not here. We
Conversation,
not
no
doing that shit.
condom. Yeah, this is gonna be an adventure.
That's gonna be good though. Long as us four is on here, because honestly, us four is really
Right.
one.
We
thing
are
going.
the meat and potatoes of the
Yeah,
show.
we are.
Okay.
Look at that.
You know,
Wayne
Kev is
Kev is the
the tall. He's the one. He tries to dominate the show with meaningless chit chat, talking
Mhm.
about nothing.
Mhm.
And Wayne pops in every half hour, cussing Kev out or telling somebody to shut up, threatening the producers.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And for some reason, the fans say that he's the heart and soul of the show. I don't, I don't get it.
Should we do another poll?
Nah, I'm gonna let it ride out.
Let
Let
him
it ride?
have that. Yeah, let him have. He said he the
Let him
fake,
ride
but let him have
Yeah,
that.
he the fan. He's the people's
Nah.
champ. Let him be
Nah.
the people's
I'm
champ.
good with that.
Let's do another poll out of everybody on the panel.
Yeah.
Who do y'all think is the favorite besides Kev? Because we all know. Well, then
No,
again,
no,
y'all
he's
really
not
don't
the
like
favorite.
Kev. Yeah, I
Yeah,
forgot
he's
about
not
it. Y'all don't even like Kev.
Let
so
me tell
we
you
can't
something.
say.
I know where I'm at on here. I know where I'm at. I'm way at the bottom.
You know
I'm
why
in the
they-
middle. Pause. I'm in the middle.
I'm way at the bottom. Sometimes somebody be like, "Yo, is he still there?" I'd be like, "Nigga, I've been talking every show."
They like Wayne because he don't say much, but when he does say something, it's good.
Yeah, I will
So
say
with
that.
us, we talk a lot, so that we say a lot of shit that people don't like, and then they do like some of the stuff. So we kind of like, we teeter totting.
That's a nice That's a nice observation.
Yeah, I say shit
I
to
agree
piss
with,
people
I agree
off.
with
I don't
that.
give
I
a
agree with
fuck.
that. Wayne comes in on topics that he knows a lot about, or he has a formulated opinion. We kind of cover all the topics, so our opinion
As radio host, as you should do, you should
may
cover every
dilute-
topic.
may be right, maybe diluted in what we say, or people just might get tired of us talking.
And because this is Zoom, they don't see that Wayne, he'll cut his camera off and leave.
Yeah,
That
that nigga be going to McDonald's in the middle of the show.
I'll be right back.
Waffle
Can
House.
I get a McFlurry? Nigga, mute your mic.
The machine's down, sir. I'll wait.
Y'all had that motherfucker fixed. You say Wayne the nigga to wait on the ice cream shop.
Hey, hold on, now. That's a joke. Hold on. This nigga said the machine broke. I'll wait.
I'll wait for it. That McFlurry is a motherfucker.
Oh shit. Let's get into intros, man. Then we get
Oh, my God. I'm going to use that if you don't use that on stage.
Go ahead. You got it. You got
He
it.
said, the machine broke. I'll wait.
What they got? 6 or 8 hours? I got the time.
Oh, man. I'm sorry. Go ahead. What's next, man?
So let's get it going, man. From my right to my left. So I'm not here alone. And me and Spank, we're gonna both take turns. Well, actually, there's 4 of us today, so we're all gonna host the show. We're just gonna be equally involved, but I'll do the intros.
Okay.
Yeah. So from my right to my left, let me start with my man Harry Rashford, aka
Harry Goodspeed,
aka
Mr. Turn Down Service,
aka
Bucket Low like
fuck it
it.
though.
and all the hoes wanna know my name. Yeah. Tell your mama Harry stop by, will you?
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I want to keep
Harry.
it short because we already put some time. in.
I was about to ask you though, Harry. Who are these hoes you speak
Well,
of?
you got Brenda, Felicia, Inez.
Alicia.
Inez.
Inez. Don't he say
He
Inez?
definitely see Inez.
Inez.
Mhm.
He
I
say
didn't realize
Inez.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, listen to the song again. Okay.
But we're gonna keep it moving to my man Spank Horton, aka
Smooth thug with the good hair.
aka
One of El Chapo's goons.
aka
Big Dick Daddy from Cincinnati.
there he is.
Oh, hey.
aka
A funky.
Grande Funkalitos, ladies and gentlemen.
and last but not least, we got my man Joey Wells, aka
50 plus 3.
aka
On the other side,
aka
said what I said.
aka
I'm black and I'm proud.
Okay.
aka
Little Joe from the know.
aka
My man, let's get this motherfucker started. My
That's
friend.
what I was waiting
He
for
was
right
waiting
there.
for your
Mhm.
closer. You
No,
know?
no, no. I was looking at him like, is these 3 motherfuckers ready?
Ooh, I'm
Joey,
ready.
when
And I know
you
y'all
say when you say I said what I said, what are you referring to?
Because sometimes people will ask you again, and it's like, I said what I said.
That's a
grown
man response.
Yeah. It's just like, it's almost like people go, well, I don't like that answer. So what did you say? You go, I said what I said.
Yeah, that's an old dude response.
Yeah.
You ain't changing your tone. That's what you saying. You ain't changing.
No.
I ain't about to change my mind because younger people, they change their mind from day to day. When you get old, you set in your ways. I said what I said. Yeah, it's just like process that however
that crazy
you want.
Joey shit.
Yeah.
No, that's just the old shit.
No, like he say that mean he about to slap you or cut you with a butter knife.
That's like when your parents say no and you go, how come? They go, because I said so.
I said
what I said.
And then you go and you want to answer for it, and they nowadays y'all explain it. Like you new parents, y'all explain why I said no. I said no because if you do this, this is gonna happen. Back in the day, your mom say no. How come? Because I said it. I just want to know why. Ask me one more time, see what happened. You go, now I'm finna get an ass whooping because I'm nosy. You go sit down.
Got it.
Anybody, mom?
And who did these threats come from? Because
what?
Who did these threats come from for you when you were a child?
Oh, it's my aunt.
Okay. All right.
And here's the thing, my aunt was my
I just said I knew what your dad. So I just want to know who it was.
Damn.
I got set up. I walked right into that one.
Hell yeah.
I was walking and y'all let me in. Y'all like this. Just open the door.
I knew it when she said it, but I figured you was gonna get out of there, Joey.
No. Thank you, Spank. You saw me walking in there too, and you just like this. Don't say nothing, Harry. Let him go and get it.
Hey, man. At this point, brother, you should know every show is gonna be where's Joey Daddy Joe by now.
No.
Wow.
I mean, if it was one of y'all, I would say something. But
I just
wish
this man just pop up one time. I just want to see.
He already did.
Mr. Wells.
That stuff ain't real.
I told you, my wife said she found somebody, but he dead. She believes that's him.
He did. Okay.
She believes that's because she said some other people told her about it's the same day, same time where he's from and where he was served in the military. But then somebody else said it's this other dude.
Well, the guy that your wife found, why don't you put his information in on ancestry.com?
That's where she got it from.
So she don't have none of his family members, no siblings, anything like that.
Hey man, I'm letting that detective work on that. I ain't got nothing to do with that.
No disrespect to Mrs. Wells, but don't it sound a little odd that it's a military man? Don't it sound a little odd?
I mean, he's from the military. That's what I know. On my birth certificate.
You say it's a lie. He's a
oh my
military
God,
lie.
Military is a lie.
Oh shit.
Military lie.
What if you found out the nigga that T.O., the nigga that was his father was the motherfucker lived across the street from him his whole life?
Yeah, that's a cold nigga there.
If that's the case, then that dude was old that lived across the street from us.
And that don't mean nothing.
Yeah,
that nigga very old.
Nigga can pop off till he old.
Yeah, when did your gray hair start growing in?
Damn.
40 something.
Mm-hmm.
I was in my 40s when my grays really start coming in.
If you'd have said 20s, I'm like, hey man, it's a chance. Because I know niggas in high school that had gray hair. I was like, God damn. It was like,
and that's because they had an old daddy?
I'm just trying to make it correlate. That's all. If your dad, you had 60, nigga, you getting gray hair at puberty.
God damn. How y'all week been, man? What y'all been up to?
Shit. Working, preparing, working on this goddamn show.
Which show?
The car show.
Oh yeah, Harry and
coming
Joey,
out on Motor Trend.
Executive producers.
So what does that entail for you, Harry? What do you got? I thought, you just part of the show. I know you got a credit for creator, but what does your duties look like?
So me and Joey, we stay behind and make sure we track the story throughout the season. So the cast comes in, they shoot their scenes. We're a part of the cast, so we have to shoot our scenes. But afterwards, we stay meeting with other producers, with the director, with the DP, which is director of photography, and talk about what went good that day, what went bad, planning for the next day, production dates and schedules. I've been learning so much. I aspire to be a better producer. Looking at examples like Will Packer, who's a super producer, just aspiring to be a better and greater producer. Learned so much on this, just my first time being an executive producer on a show and creating a show that's actually going to TV. Learned about everybody's position, what this person does, what that person does, learned about budget. It's just a lot. I'm in a learning process. Joey's been kind of helping me and mentoring me, and our friend Brendan Carter, who's super knowledgeable, has been
shout out to Brendan Carter, yo. Shout out to Brendan Carter.
Brendan Carter, he's a showrunner, director, producer. He's been attached to many kind of groundbreaking reality TV shows. So Queer Eye for the Straight Guy, he was a part of that show and producing that show, which was very groundbreaking in the reality world.
The Osbournes. He was also on the Osbournes.
Okay, yeah, the Osbournes. He's shooting a Cardi B show, he says, right now. So
Pimp My Ride.
He's just been a part of Hollywood and just producing for some time now.
It's a trip, like being like the unscripted world, as it's called. It's a totally different world, because when you're in the scripted, like Naeem, you showing up every day. Everything for you guys, those who are in the scripted world, everything is like it's done.
You know what you're going to say.
We all know, like here it is, my lines, your marks have been, your marks are hit. There's a stand-in doing everything for you. So usually when you walk out, it's and let's go.
Right.
In the unscripted world,
right?
Again, I'm
trying to form the story as you go.
Yeah, that's kind of it. It's kind of fly by night, Naeem. It's like, all right, we want to shoot over here. Okay, well, you guys come in on here. Change. Well, you know what? Change clothes, and then it's so much. It's really chaotic.
That makes it more work on you guys.
Yeah,
because you are literally, especially for this one, you are literally trying to like, okay, here we go. All right, that's not working how we thought it was gonna work. And it's really no rehearsal. You can't, you don't want to rehearse this shit. Right. And I don't think you can technically, but when they shoot it, then it's like, that didn't go, no, that looked awful. And everything about it was bad. So now you try something else, and it's all on the fly.
And recreating a moment could be lost.
Yeah.
So,
and then also too, the conflict, like I have said it several times, and Harry, we say it too, is like in these reality worlds, they love conflict. And so we are stern on, this is not going to be something where we going to start yelling at each other and cussing. Now we do that anyway.
Yeah. Oh, I'm about to throw a drink in somebody's face. Y'all ain't know that?
That would be so funny.
And I definitely have to
so funny.
I definitely had to commend Spank, John, Boss, all these guys who haven't been a part. Well, not you, Spank, but John and Boss, who haven't been a part of productions. They've been around in their personal training capacity. Well, I'm talking about on camera.
The doc.
Well, yeah. But I'm just saying, like, playing out and shooting scenes multiple times.
Right. Okay.
And really transferring emotion through the screen. They've been, Boss and John have been doing a great job.
And they working with us solid. Like I tell the producer people, I say, hey, let me tell you something. This gonna challenge you. And they like, huh? I was like, this group is gonna challenge you. I was like, because one is we're all spoiled and we feel that we are above whatever you about to say we are. And so the bullshit, I was like, watch, you see it. And
I got mad one time. No, I ain't gonna front.
Which one? What time you got mad?
Well, I can speak on it a little bit.
Yeah.
It was basically, we did one scene where we had to get in these cars and be with professional drifters or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
So, the 4 cars I'm looking at, I'm like, hey, man, you know me now. I'm 6'5", man. I'm not going to fit none of these cars, man. Oh, man, can you just try to see it? So I went to the biggest car out there, sat in it.
What kind of car was it?
It was a
Mustang and a
Corvette. I tried to get in. I tried the Mustang first, though. Couldn't get in. They want a video and show me that it's hard for me to get in. Come on, man. Make it funny. All right. So I was saying a little funny stuff about it or whatever. Then I got out. Then they're like, well, try this one. I said, all right, man. I tried a Corvette. Try the Corvette. Said, nah, man, it's not working. Okay, try this. Hey, I'm not going to try all these cars, man. But when I said it,
that Nice Town came out real fast.
The showrunners was like, okay.
Motherfucker, he's jovial most of the time. Man, he is a little intimidating.
So they just wanted to make fun of you.
Yeah, me getting in and out of a car.
Getting in and out of cars.
Like, come on, man.
And that's one thing. Like I did want to ask you, Naeem, like, because you seem like you're picky about the roles and stuff that you take, and you want certain things in a role. And sometimes when you come to Hollywood, you're just trying to take everything, and producers ask you to do stuff, and it might be outside of the pocket of what you do.
Right.
So like Spank going, no, I'm not doing this, or Joey going, no, this doesn't make sense to my character or anything like that. Like, what gives you the courage for people that's coming in, like gives you the courage of telling a producer or telling a director, no, this is not it?
Well, I mean, as far as roles and being picky, I've only turned down one role, and that was I think Get Shorty or Going in 60 Seconds. One of them shows became a TV show. One of those movies became a TV show.
Going in 60 Seconds was one.
Okay, so it was that then. And they tried to give me a role playing a thug. And it wasn't even like a character that had an opportunity to come back. It was like I was just gonna say a couple lines, and I was like, nah, because I had already done that on Shameless, and I did that on Survivor's Remorse. So I was like, nah, they're not about to just keep thugging me, you know.
Right. You don't want to get typecast in a way.
Right. I turned that down. But as far as telling somebody I'm not okay with something, there's been times with my show that certain things didn't make sense.
Mm-hmm.
And I just like, I'll say something right away to the director, like, yo, I don't think this makes sense, or I think they're trying to say this or whatever. And every time that I pointed out, that maybe happened like 3 times, they agreed with me.
Okay.
And that was it. So, I mean,
just being versed in your character and what your character.
It wasn't even about that. It was something with the lines or something that it just didn't make sense.
Right.
Or actually, it was one time on the last season, the director, what happened was they gave us a new script. Sometimes the script will come and then they'll rewrite it and change some things.
Yeah.
And he was telling us to do something, but I think he didn't look at the new script. So what he was telling us to do and say was going to change everything. So it was like, we were like, yo, this kind of don't make sense. And he was like, all right, well, he got mad actually. He was like, all right, well, just do it how you want to do it. But I think that it was just a miscommunication because I think he didn't see the newest script because they just gave us a new one like the night before.
Gotcha.
But yeah, I mean, I'm very attentive when we doing this shit. So if something not making sense, I'm gonna say something. And they say just do it anyway, then I'm just gonna do it anyway. I'm not gonna like argue.
Right.
No, that's, you know what? Sherry Shepard gave me some advice when I shot the only pilot that I ever booked, and it was great advice. It was great advice too. I was like, Sherry, I'm reading some of this stuff. It's just not funny, and I don't want to do it. And she said, do this, Joey. She said, don't go in there telling them what's not funny. She said, just show them.
Mm-hmm.
She said, don't try to overact it or underact it. Give it your all, but show them that it's not funny. She's like, once they see you and see it and go, oh, okay, we got to change that. And so I remember going the next day and I did exactly what she said. And I gave it all for this part, the scene. And they definitely was like, that didn't come out how we thought it was. But I knew it wasn't, you know what I'm saying? But she was like, if I go in there and start going, oh, this ain't funny, I wouldn't dress like this, I wouldn't do that. She said, now you coming in like the writers and everybody is like, yo, I know what I'm doing. I wrote this. She
right.
Said, but just show them. She's like, I do it all the time. She's like, I've always done it.
And sometimes when you look at a script, the shit ain't funny. But once the characters read it and bring life to it, then you're like, and this shit is actually kind of funny.
Right.
So
how they deliver the lines, the choices the actors take in delivering those lines and what they look like. And I mean, Kev talked about it a couple of episodes ago with Wesley Snipes and how they just play with different voices, different attitudes, knowing where these characters come from. Like acting, like it's just like comedy. Like everybody think they can do it, but there is some innate talent that's involved and some expertise that's involved, especially like when I was doing comedy. One of the things that I struggled with was like big crowds. I never was nervous amongst big crowds. I just felt like somebody's going to get a joke and it's going to just filter through the big crowd. I had problems with the medium to small crowds. Like I had anxiety about it. You know how you sweat, your back starts sweating, and I just had anxiety, and I was never able to perform or overcome the medium to small crowd.
I prefer the bigger crowds too.
Yeah.
You don't have to engage with the audience. Like when we do the arenas and theaters with Kev, and especially since they have the screen that gets the close up on us, that shit easy work.
Right.
I'm shitting bricks no matter if it's 1 or
Yo, this nigga
12,000
Joey.
people in there. I don't give a fuck how many people in that bitch. I'm shitting bricks.
I actually like small crowds better. I like talking with the crowd. I don't know why. I feel like I get more jokes like that.
Mhm.
Like just like when
That's
we,
better for your creative process.
Yeah, that's what I would say. It's better for my creative process.
Yeah.
I got a question for Spank. Go ahead, Harry. What you
No,
gonna say?
I remember I went to in New York, I think it's called BBQs.
Mm-hmm.
I bombed there before. Go ahead.
Man, I bombed
so
so
did I.
bad. They give you like $100 or something like that, right? I bombed so I didn't bomb bad, but I took bombings bad. Like when I felt like I ain't do well.
Start questioning your whole
Oh
set.
man,
You talking about when you was on a step? You was on like a step, right? It was like 3
It's
steps.
just in the middle.
and then
It's in the
so,
middle.
yeah, and motherfuckers around you, and you know them niggas in the back corner.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot it was, I think Rafa Austin was in there. Skip to My Lou was in there.
Mm.
And when I performed, and so the people that was near me, they were laughing. It was the people in the back, like it was just some ambient noise, and I just felt like I was doing bad. Where I just walked out and I didn't even get paid. I was so distraught, and like that was my failure as a comedian. Like I couldn't take an L, and I couldn't take an L well. Like what am I doing? I'm so fucking stupid. Why I try to perform in front of these people? They gonna think I'm dumb. Da 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 da.
Right.
So you know what I mean. That's all I wanted to share. It was like,
Hey man, the ride home when you bomb is hilarious.
Mm.
Like if you bomb with somebody in the car, like you don't want to talk.
man,
It's usually a comedian.
yeah, that motherfucker, whoever it is, they not gonna let up. They're not. Oh, a comedian told me one time, and I took the advice literally. He said, "Go home, wash that shit off." I went home and jumped right in the shower, and that was like my ritual. After felt like I did, but I just go home, just jump in the shower, straight in the shower.
Oh, God.
This is
home,
the
wash
only
that shit
job
off.
where like everybody is most of our listeners. Let me say most of our listeners. If you have a bad day at work, you just go, man, fuck
And
that shit up.
I
Paul,"
didn't add
whatever.
them numbers right.
Whatever you didn't do, you know, you
Right.
didn't send something off right, you fucked up somebody, whatever you did, you go home.
Usually
it's
a
all
bad
right.
day at work is when your boss yell at you. Unless you the boss, then you
Yeah.
just
There
everybody
you
get
go.
on your fucking
Mhm.
nerves.
But nigga, when you walk off that stage and niggas looking at you walk off,
You ain't
like,
got a
man,
goddamn
who the fuck-
friend in the world, bro.
Who the fuck is this dude right here?
It's like everybody, it's like you got a disease and everybody is trying to avoid you.
Right.
Dude, the first
Nobody
time,
want to talk to you. Nobody.
first time I met Joe Claire, Red Grant, and it was somebody else. It was the first time I went to New York, and I forgot what club it was in, and I didn't do well. And I remember going, "Oh, that's our boy Joe Joe Claire." And when he was walking, I put my hand out, and nigga was like, "Hey." And Red Grant looked at me and he just turned his head. I was like, God damn, I know I did bad, but like them niggas was like,
They don't want that bomb juice on you, bro.
Yeah,
that
them
shit
niggas
bad
got-
luck.
them niggas got
Comedians are
away.
superstitious. They don't want to touch you. You rubbing off the fucking bomb on them.
I don't mind taking an L, usually, especially when I'm working on some new shit. But when I'm getting paid for it, that's why I don't do certain shows. Motherfucker, somebody asked me to do a show in Jersey at a lounge.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, nah.
Yeah, I turn them down.
Yeah,
It-
some
it-
of them shit y'all done got experience where y'all know it's not a winning situation.
Right. And it sometimes they're great.
Yeah,
But sometimes you just don't know what you're walking into. And I'm not motherfucker trying to offer me some racks. I'm not gonna take that and then go and bomb, and then you give me the face when you paying me at the end of the day.
Listen here, Naeem. I got an all-star rap show. You gonna follow the rappers.
Right.
I want you to do an hour after the rappers perform.
Yeah. That's
People
how.
just don't understand like how comedy is like a room needs to be conducive to comedy. Like, and some people just go, I remember,
Stage.
yes. Nigga, I remember dude had me do comedy with no lights by the bar in San Diego, in the cellar. Like, I was like, yo, they gonna turn the lights on? Oh, they ain't got no lights. Just do it. I was like, but they can't even see where I'm at. He's like, come on, man, just do it.
And you gotta have a comedy-friendly crowd that know that's what they came for.
I'm gonna tell you the most important things that make a room conducive. You need a stage, you need a spotlight, and you need a room that don't have a fucking bar in it. If you perform in a
ambient
room,
noise. Yeah.
the bar has to be outside of the showroom. If you perform in a room with a bar, that shit right there is gonna cause too many distractions.
Nigga make that daiquiri.
I'm not just that. I'm talking about just the people going to the bar and asking
Yeah.
for drinks and shit.
The clicking of the glasses.
It seems
everything.
like it's a special on daiquiris when you on stage.
Right.
Want that blended on the rocks? Blend that thing.
What the fuck? Don't nobody want just some shit on the rocks?
I remember I used to host a room in Oakland, Dorsey's Locker, and the stage the stage was in front of the bar. So on the left side, the bar went from the stage all the way to the back of the room. So you had a left side, you had a right side, and in the middle was the fucking bar.
Yeah, it was like a U.
Yeah, it was like a U.
You and you was at the base of the U.
I see motherfuckers take the L in that room. I was the host, so the both was all right. Then I left, and Lunell took over and took it to the stratosphere. And I guess that was the room in Oakland for a minute.
All right. If you just tune in, you are listening to Sirius XM straight from the heart.
Channel 96.
Channel 96. Where we bring you real raw conversation each and every Tuesday and Thursday.
Conversation, no condom.
Yeah, baby, I like it raw.
Hey.
And you know, sometimes as brothers, we like to just catch up, talk about things. A lot of people write in asking for advice on doing comedy. And I usually ignore those questions because we don't need no more competition. But there was some advice for you real quick. We just happened to talk about. Let's get into some of these topics, man.
A lot of shit going on, man.
There's a lot of shit going on. This one right here, I don't know if you guys have seen this, but 3 people were charged after police said a fight broke out at a TSA security checkpoint at Atlanta's airport Tuesday.
God damn it, Wakanda.
An Atlanta officer ended up having to deploy his taser in the process. Police said their early investigation shows that 3 passengers, 2 of whom are 19 and another who is 17, were trying to get through the checkpoint, but one of them did not have his ID. Police said the TSA employee and the 3 got into an argument in which witnesses said the group was disruptive and speaking disrespectfully to the TSA employee. At that point, police said a bystander admonished the 3 for their behavior, but that triggered at least 2 of the group to attack the bystander. Did y'all see this video?
Going to jail.
I
saw
didn't
that
see the
video.
video.
I saw some fighting, and I was like, wow.
I saw
This
it.
is
You think somebody just said
mind
something?
your fucking business.
Light skinned
Mind-
ball went ham.
That nigga was punching the damn glass.
Glass and everything, man.
Mind your fucking business.
That
That
TSA handle
TSA
that, bro.
That TSA worker is there and trained to handle those type of passengers and flyers. Keep your head straight. Get through TSA. Make your flight without a black eye.
Man, I've been around a lot of situations where I heard, I'll fuck anybody up. I don't give a shit. I'm looking straight. Hey, man, they ain't talking to me.
He
I don't
ain't
give
talking
a
to me. In my mind, he ain't talking to
He ain't
He's
talking to me at all.
one word to me.
But you know what? I want to give praise to the officer.
Mm-hmm.
He did a good job.
They used the fuck out of.
Tased the motherfuckers. He said, "I'll light your ass up. Get down. I'll light your ass up again." But he did not pull out his gun. He handled the shit properly. I mean,
He couldn't lie and say, hey, he might have had a weapon on him. It was the airport. I mean.
yeah.
Well,
I mean,
that's before they went through TSA though. They
now, if this was in the street, he definitely may have pulled out his gun. But you know, you can't just be shooting up the airport.
plus there's people around. You might
Right.
get a stray bullet. You might shoot somebody.
Exactly. But I mean, it's a wrap for these niggas. They'll never fly again.
Hey,
There's gonna be some years if they, you know, decide they can. It's gonna be some years.
so they don't just get banned from Atlanta. They get banned from all over?
Period.
Man, that TSA, it's a wrap, bro.
TSA, yeah.
On
That
the
motherfucker taking
blacklist.
the Greyhound to LA.
They ask you for your ID, nigga. Oh, I'm sorry. We can't allow you to board today.
Yeah. Damn.
All because somebody said something you didn't like.
I mean, you knew you didn't have the ID. You knew you did.
Yeah.
Now I want to
that's
talk
my
about
problem.
that.
TSA agent, you don't have ID. How can I prove who you are?
Now, you can travel without your ID. Do you know
Can.
that, right?
I have a couple times.
You can travel. So it's discretion. Now, would they?
You got to come up there with your hat in hand. If you don't got an ID or you lost your ID,
No, that's a fact.
sir, ma'am, I lost my ID.
Sir, ma'am.
Is there any way that I can board the flight today? I came a little early just to see if there's maybe some paperwork or anything like that. I have a picture of it. And that, it's to the
but
TSA discretion, ain't it?
if they were not young black men,
They
you
in
think
Wakanda though.
do you
In
think this-
Atlanta.
But
you
not.
think-
But Spank said he didn't flew before.
you can travel. Listen, for those out there that think you cannot travel if you don't have your ID, you can still travel. They just do a more thorough check.
Checking all that. Yeah.
Yeah, when you go through security, they're gonna give you the-
ass.
they're gonna give you the
Spanx had-
one.
Spank had his ass entered twice because he said I flew twice.
No,
without-
no. You're still right there in front of everybody. Don't put you in the locker room.
Right.
I think they asked me for like a credit card or something with my name on it. I showed them that, and there was something else they asked. So I can't remember what it was, but they let me go. All right, cool, appreciate it. Because I had lost my wallet on my way the night before on my way to the airport. I was leaving Miami.
Yeah.
Got drunk and lost my wallet.
So I mean, could they have been discriminated against because they were young black men?
But they didn't let. If we just go with the facts, they didn't have their ID.
Only one did not have his ID.
Only one. So he's the problem. The rest of them were gonna make it, right?
Be honest with you, them TSA motherfuckers will get rude with you.
Oh, they were.
But you know what I mean? You gotta, if you want to make that flight, you gotta just be humble.
That's
There's
that's
nothing wrong with being humble.
I ignore.
As somebody who has had problems getting into certain countries, when I get
Canada.
there, I get very humble. I'd be like, "How you doing? Good to see you. Hey, sir, how you doing?"
You put on that white person voice.
I go, yeah, it's been some problems. Yeah, I was so young. It was just now I'm better.
Now that's racist. It's not white person voice. It's called proper talk. That's what it's
That's
called.
it. I just get humble.
It's not.
I get humble. So if you don't, and then I've had one time where I lost my ID. Well, I didn't. Somebody else did, and I did. I just like, hey, I didn't go in there going like, you motherfuckers got to let me on the plane.
Right.
Like it is now at this point. It's like, okay, I got to talk to y'all. We got to make this thing work. How do we make it work? But I don't know what was said there exactly. So I don't know if a TSA said, "Nigga, get out of line." See, I don't know if he said that. He might have said that. Shut your bitch ass up, you monkey. See, I don't know.
Also,
I
I mean,
be a pilot when I grow up.
the one that's 17, if it was him that didn't have an ID, it's possible that he just don't have an ID.
That's true. That is so
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
How many of us didn't get an ID or a license till we were like in our 20s?
I got mine at 17.
Oh, you one of them
16,
niggas. You one of
15.
them niggas.
I got mine.
Yeah, I got mine at
Permit at
18
15.
when I went to
I got my
college.
license on my 17th birthday. So yeah, Spain didn't have an ID till he was 18. So
Yeah, I didn't get my license till I was like 20.
and hood niggas don't got no birth certificate.
Yeah,
At least their daddy name ain't on that
I
motherfucker.
just ordered for a copy, yo. I just ordered a
You ain't
copy.
got
I
no
had
birth
my,
certificate?
I had my
No,
birth
your
certificate in
mama got it.
years.
Your mama got it, but you
You
don't.
got it somewhere.
No, my mom said she gave it to me.
shit
When I turned
orange.
18, she said she gave me everything.
You definitely left it on the bus.
Probably did. Probably left it somewhere. I just ordered another one. Got it back a couple weeks ago.
What did you need that birth certificate for, Spank?
I don't know. Something. I was just in here bored. I'm online. I saw something on birth certificate. Hey, I ain't even got mine. Let me go ahead and just order it. Fuck it.
Wait, so what it say on there, Spank? What it say on there?
I gotta go get it. It's
No,
the
what's
hospital.
your last name on that bitch?
Oh, it's just mine and my mother's. It's definitely my dad and him is
Oh, your
not
dad
on there at
name
all.
ain't on there?
Nah, he ain't on there.
Have you guys had to deal with the passport through the pandemic?
Yeah, I don't have mine right now.
Yeah, I had my I had to do my kids, my Blythe. And, you got to have both parents.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Both parents got to sign.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because you might try to take her.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah. Well, if you want to leave the country with your child without the mom or dad, you got to get an affidavit signed. Because
Yeah.
every time my daughter goes to South Africa, I got to sign some shit.
Damn.
Nuts, bro.
Yeah. Anyway,
Yeah,
Let's keep it
my passport expired and I put in the got to renew it, and yeah, I don't know what's going on right now. I need to call them, see what's up. Yo,
I
it don't take
expedited
long.
mine, and it took about
it's
a
been
month.
months, bro. It's been
Like,
months.
Hey, Spank,
Should've
I
expedited.
went and ordered mine because some raggedy motherfucker broke in my car and stole it, you bitch.
Wait a minute. Joey. He might be
did, man.
listening.
No, I hope he is. I hope he catch one too. I hope he
Got
catch a hot
him.
one. I hope he catch a hot one.
A bullet for stealing your passport?
Yes,
That don't
nigga, he
even
broke in my
equate.
car. You know, fuck
Oh,
him.
okay.
Nigga,
Oh, that's why you got a new car now. Oh shit. Okay, Joe.
No, that ain't it. He that ain't it.
Joey got a new car. He
ain't it.
wished Naeem say some shit.
You know
Now
what I'm
what
saying?
you got, Joey?
he got that stinking.
I got the
You got a
motherfucking
Lincoln?
shit.
Yeah.
Shit don't get
A hybrid.
the hybrid Lincoln.
Old niggas get a Lincoln or a Cadillac, my nigga.
That stinking
Yeah,
Lincoln.
wait.
They got that
What year
stinking.
is it? What year is it?
2020. That they got 2020.
You
I
got
got
a T-
I got it last year.
Yeah, he didn't even say
I
nothing.
got like
He-
December.
say nothing.
I think I got it December. I got.
Shit,
I got
he was waiting for you, loaded
was.
weapon and everything.
I was.
Hold on, hold
Something
on.
about the Maxima. Nigga, what you talking about, Maxima?
Joe, you bought a brand new car with no miles on it.
I leased it. Yeah.
The guy trying to underplay it. You know that motherfucker parallel park by itself.
That shit scares the fuck out of me.
What you got?
It's
Which
a
Lincoln is it?
hybrid.
What's
MK. what is it?
MKZ.
Oh, you got the little hearse.
Nah, he ain't gonna shit on it.
Hey, I got white. I got white just because I was like, no, that's a.
Yeah, if you'd had a black one, it definitely would've
Yeah, I was like, that's a funeral car right there. and I didn't want to be at the stop sign somewhere and somebody jump in the back seat. Hey, glad you made it. No, I'm not an Uber rich guy.
Yeah, right. Joe,
That's
that's
good
how
shit.
Spanking Lincoln.
They got that Lincoln.
Yo, let's talk about this shit with Dwayne Wade, man.
Yeah.
What
Talks
was it?
parenting a transgender child and responds to critics. We got a little audio on that.
That noise.
Because of
is
you,
lit-
though.
Yeah, Zaya don't care.
Because of you.
But you know what? You know what, B. Marshall? I was watching Pose. Thank you. I love the Pose crew. They have become family to me and my family. I was watching Pose with my daughter, right? The first season 1 of Pose. And it was a scene in there where the father came home and threw his son out of the house because he was looking at these magazines that was what he perceived, gay magazines that was inappropriate about men. He kicked them out on the streets. And at that moment, my child was like, I never experienced that. I don't even know what that, like, this was foreign to her. And at that moment, I was like, thank you for allowing me to be her father. Because it's lesser people out there that can't get over themselves. It's not about the child. It's about you individually. So people can't get over themselves and their pride and their ego. You know what I'm saying? Get out the fucking way and let your child to be who they are. And that's what I try to do. I try to get out the way and say, you know what? This is who you are.
In that situation, what did you tell your daughter? Y'all were watching the show.
I think this is great, bro. Listen, now I know that there are people, because of religious reasons, personal reasons, they disagree with what Dwayne is doing with his daughter. But on just a parenting human level, you got to commend this man for having the courage and also having the humbleness to say,
If you just tune in, you are listening to Sirius XM Straight from the Heart,
Channel 96.
Channel 96, where we bring you real raw conversation each and every Tuesday and Thursday.
Conversation, no condom.
Hey,
And you know, sometimes as brothers, we like to just catch up, talk about things. A lot of people write in asking for advice on doing comedy, and I usually ignore those questions because we don't need no more competition. But there was some advice for you real quick. We just happened to talk about. Let's get into some of these topics, man.
A lot of shit going on, man.
There's a lot of shit going on. This one right here, I don't know if you guys have seen this, but 3 people were charged after police said a fight broke out at a TSA security checkpoint at Atlanta's airport Tuesday.
God damn it, Wakanda.
An Atlanta officer ended up having to deploy his taser in the process. Police said their early investigation shows that 3 passengers, 2 of whom are 19 and another who is 17, were trying to get through the checkpoint, but one of them did not have his ID. Police said the TSA employee and the 3 got into an argument in which witnesses said the group was disruptive and speaking disrespectfully to the TSA employee. At that point, police said a bystander admonished the 3 for their behavior, but that triggered at least 2 of the group to attack the bystander. Did y'all see this video?
Going to jail.
I
saw
didn't
that
see the
video.
video.
I saw some fighting and I was like, wow.
I saw
This
it.
This
You
is
think somebody just said
mind
something?
your fucking business.
Light skinned
Mind-
ball went ham.
That nigga was punching the damn
Glass
glass.
and everything, man.
Mind your fucking business.
That
That
TSA handle
TSA
that, bro.
That TSA worker is there and trained to handle those type of passengers and flyers. Keep your head straight. Get through TSA. Make your flight without a black eye.
Man, I've been around a lot of situations where I heard I'll fuck anybody up. I don't give a shit. I'm looking straight. Hey man, they ain't talking to me. I don't give a
In my mind, he ain't talking to
He ain't
he
talking to
said
me
not
at all.
one word to me.
But you know what? I want to give praise to the officer.
Mm-hmm.
He did a good job.
Tased the fuck out of him.
Tased the motherfuckers. He said, "I'll light your ass up. Get down. I'll light your ass up again." But he did not pull out his gun. He handled the shit properly. I mean,
well, he couldn't lie and say, "Hey, he might have had a weapon on him." It was the airport. I mean.
Yeah.
Well, that's before they went through TSA though.
Now, if this was in the street, he definitely may have pulled out his gun. But you know, you can't just be shooting up the airport.
Right.
Plus, there's people around. You might get a stray bullet. You might shoot somebody.
Exactly. But I mean, it's a wrap for these niggas. They'll never fly again.
Hey,
there's gonna be some years if they, decide they can. It's gonna be some years.
So they don't just get banned from Atlanta; they get banned from all over.
Period.
Man, that TSA, it's a wrap, bro.
TSA, yeah.
On the blacklist.
Taking the Greyhound to LA.
They ask you for your ID, nigga. Oh, I'm sorry. We can't allow you to board today.
Yeah. Damn.
All because somebody said something you didn't like.
I mean, you knew you didn't have the ID. You knew you did.
Yeah.
Now I want to talk about
problem.
that.
TSA agent, you don't have ID. How can I prove who you are?
Now, you can travel without your ID. Do you know that, right?
I have a couple times.
You can travel. So it's discretion. Now, would they?
You got to come up there with your hat in hand. If you don't got an ID or you lost your ID,
no, that's a fact.
Sir, ma'am, I lost my ID. Is there any way that I can board the flight today? I came a little early just to see if there's maybe some paperwork or anything like that. I have a picture of it, and it's to the TSA discretion, isn't it?
If they were not young black men,
they in Wakanda though. In Atlanta,
but Spank said he didn't flew before.
You can travel. Listen, for those out there that think you cannot travel if you don't have your ID, you can still travel. They just do a more thorough check
and all that.
Yeah, when you go through security, they're gonna give you
ass.
They're gonna give you the
Spank had his ass entered twice because he said I flew twice.
No. You're still right there in front of everybody. I don't put you in the locker room.
Right.
I think they asked me for like a credit card or something with my name on it. I showed them that. And there was something else they asked, so I can't remember what it was. But they let me go. All right, cool, appreciate it. Because I had lost my wallet on my way the night before on my way to the airport. I was leaving Miami. Got drunk and lost my wallet.
So, I mean, could they have been discriminated against because they were young black men?
But they did. If we just go with the facts, they didn't have their ID.
Only one did not have his ID.
Only one. So he's the problem. The rest of them were gonna make it, right?
Be honest with you, them TSA motherfuckers get rude with you.
Oh, they will.
But you know what I mean? You gotta, if you want to make that flight, you gotta just be humble.
That's
nothing wrong with being humble.
I ignore as somebody who has had problems getting into certain countries. When I get there, I get very humble. I'd be like, "How you doing? Good to see you. Hey, sir, how you doing?"
You put on that white person voice.
I go, yeah. It's been some problems. Yeah, I was so young. It was just now I'm better.
Now, that's racist. It's not white person voice. It's called proper talk. That's what it's called.
That's it. I just get humble. I get humble. So if you don't, and then I've had one time where I lost my ID. Well, I didn't. Somebody else did, and I did. I just like, hey, I didn't go in there going like, you motherfuckers got to let me on the plane.
Right.
Like it is now at this point, it's like, okay, I got to talk to y'all. We got to make this thing work. How do we make it work? But I don't know what was said there exactly. So I don't know if a TSA said, nigga, get out of line. See, I don't know if he said that. He might have said that. Shut your bitch ass up, you monkey. See, I don't know.
Also,
I want to be a pilot when I grow up.
The one that's 17, if it was him that didn't have an ID, it's possible that he just don't have an ID.
That's true. That is so true.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. How many of us didn't get an ID or a license till we were like in our 20s?
I got mine at 17.
Oh, you wanted them
16, 15.
I got mine at 18 when I went to college.
I got my license on my 17th birthday. So yeah, Spain didn't have an ID till he was 18. So
yeah, I didn't get my license till I was like 20.
And hood niggas don't got no birth certificate.
Yeah,
at least their daddy name ain't on that motherfucker.
I just ordered for a copy, yo. I just ordered a copy. I have my birth certificate.
Your mama
years.
got it. Your mama got it, but you don't
got it somewhere.
No, my mom said she gave it to me. When I turned 18, she said she gave me everything.
You definitely left it on the bus.
Probably did. Probably left it somewhere. I just ordered another one. Got it back a couple weeks ago.
What did you need that birth certificate for, Spank?
I don't know. Something. I was just in here bored. I'm on the line. I saw something on birth certificate. Hey, I ain't even got mine. Let me go ahead and just hold it. Fuck it.
Wait, so what it say on there, Spank? What it say on there?
I gotta go get it. It's
No,
the hospital
last name on that bitch.
Oh, it's just mine and my mother's. It's definitely my dad name is not on there at all.
Ain't on there?
Nah, he ain't on there.
Have you guys had to deal with the passport through the pandemic?
Yeah, I don't have mine right now.
Yeah, I had my I had to do my kids, my Blythe. And, you know, you got to have both parents. You know what I mean? Both parents got to sign.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because you might try to take her.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah. Well, if you want to leave the country with your child without the mom or dad, you got to get an affidavit signed. Because every time my daughter goes to South Africa, I got to sign some shit.
Damn.
Nuts, bro.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, my passport expired and I put in the got to renew it, and I don't know what's going on right now. I need to call them, see what's up.
I expedited mine, and it took about a month.
Months, bro. It's been months.
Hey, Spank, I went and ordered mine because some raggedy motherfucker broke in my car and stole it. Bitch.
Wait a minute. He might be listening.
No, I hope he is. I hope he catch one too. I hope he catch a hot one. I hope he catch a hot one.
A bullet for stealing your passport?
Yes, he broke in my car. Fuck him.
Okay.
Oh, that's why you got a new car now. Oh, shit. Okay, Joe.
No, that ain't it.
He got a new car. He wished Naeem say some shit. Now,
what you got, Joey?
He got that stanking.
I got the.
You got Lincoln?
Yeah, shit don't get
a hybrid
Lincoln.
Old niggas get a Lincoln or a Cadillac, my nigga.
That stanking Lincoln.
They got that.
What year is it? What year is it?
2020. That they got 2020.
I got it last year.
Yeah, he didn't even say nothing.
I got like December. I think I got it December.
He was waiting for you, loaded weapon and everything.
I was.
Hold on.
Something about the Maxima. Nigga, what you talking about, Maxima?
Joe, you bought a brand new car with no miles on it.
I leased it. Yeah.
The guy trying to underplay it. You know that motherfucker parallel park by itself.
That shit scares the fuck out of me.
What kind? What you got?
It's a hybrid. MKZ.
Oh, you got the little hearse.
Hey, I got white just because I was like, no, that's a.
If you got a black one, definitely.
Yeah, I was like, that's a funeral car right there. and I didn't want to be at the stop sign somewhere and somebody jump in the back seat. Hey, glad you made it. No, I'm not an Uber bitch.
Yeah, right.
That's good shit.
Spanking Lincoln.
They got that Lincoln.
Yo, let's talk about this shit with Dwayne Wade, man.
Yeah.
What was it?
Parenting a transgender child in response to critics. We got a little audio on that.
That noise. Because of you, though. Yeah, Zaya don't care. Because of you. But you know what? You know what, B. Marshall? I was watching Pose. Thank you. I love the Pose crew. They have become family to me and my family. I was watching Pose with my daughter, right? The first season 1 of Pose. And it was a scene in there where the father came home and threw his son out of the house because he was looking at these magazines that was what he perceived gay magazines that was inappropriate about men. He kicked them out on the streets. And at that moment, my child was like, I never experienced that. I don't even know what that, like, this was foreign to her. And at that moment, I was like, thank you for allowing me to be her father. Because it's lesser people out there that can't get over themselves. It's not about the child. It's about you individually. So people can't get over themselves and their pride and their ego. You know what I'm saying? Get out the fucking way and let your child to be who they are. And that's what I try to do. I try to get out the way and say, you know what? This is who you are.
In that situation, what did you tell your daughter? Y'all were watching the show.
I think this is great, bro. Listen, now I know that there are people, because of religious reasons, personal reasons, they disagree with what Dwayne is doing with his daughter. But on just a parenting human level, you got to commend this man for having the courage and also having the humbleness to say, it's about us as a parent.
Did you hear the whole video?
Yeah, I saw the whole video.
Yeah, it was a part where he wasn't humble. But go ahead.
No, he wasn't humble.
I missed that one.
Yeah. He said, man, we got I got 100 in the bank. And he wasn't talking about $.
He wasn't talking about thousands.
But yeah, he did flex a little bit. But I'm saying, as far as parenting and just being a good human being, he put it so simply and eloquently, as far as get out your own way. You're a prideful parent, and you're not allowing your child to become what they feel like they are. And we can talk about it's too soon. Kids are too young to be making these decisions, that decision. All I know is how he spoke, you could tell there was love in the home, and that's where it should all start.
Yeah,
that's a fact. That's true.
That was dope. It was good to actually hear him talk about it, and talk about it in this arena with these guys, because his energy behind
Alpha
it was,
guys.
yeah, his energy was different behind it.
He was doing
some type of podcast or something.
Yeah, it was a podcast, but it was with ex-athletes. I know Ryan Clark was in there, Brandon Marshall was in there. So
all right, the guys joined the ex-football players.
Yeah.
Okay, he did that one. Okay.
Yeah.
I would love to have him as a guest, man.
Who? D-Wade?
We talked a couple weeks ago, we talked about the whole thing with the gender neutral.
Would like to get his answer on
bathrooms.
Not the bathrooms, the clothing section,
clothing
like
section,
Target and stuff like that. I want to hear what he had to say about that, because he's still, I feel like he's on the progressive side of this, but he's still a man and understands, how people can feel about certain things. So I'd be curious to get his opinion on that.
Dwayne Wade is a person that gets it. You could tell.
So you're saying like he understand like some people not understanding because of just who they. Okay,
right.
And not being mad at you for that. I think, like I said, the biggest thing is just got to get rid of the hate. You don't have to agree with everything.
Yeah. And that's how I am. I don't agree with, just because I don't agree with it, I don't mean I'm mad at it or something like that. Like, that's why I always say, I feel like I can say what I want, but if I don't want, I'm not trying to demean or hurt anybody, but this is just how I feel. Now that you're doing your way, hey, I'm fine with that.
No, it's none of my business.
Yeah, it's none of my business. That's you.
That's your personal opinion about what this man is doing. Keep it to yourself. You don't need to be so venomous towards a man that's trying to raise his family the best way he knows
he's
how.
Stupid. How you gonna what? Come on, man. Shut up.
And usually when somebody has that venom, it's something going on in their life.
And my question is, go ahead, Joey. Sorry.
No, go ahead. You got it.
My question is to the parents that have a problem with how he's doing things. What would you do if this were your child? Are you going to disown your child? Are you going to beat it out of them, whatever it is that they're feeling inside? What would you do in this situation? People are so quick to criticize and judge, but what would you do if this were you?
If unfortunately,
are you going to disown your child?
Unfortunately, Lane, there are some people out there who would do the two things that you just said. I mean, that's very unfortunate.
It is.
I have some friends who are gay, and they talk about those things, and you like, first time I heard something like that, I was like, God damn, like you think they gonna beat it out of them? And they're like, yeah, there's parents who feel like I'm gonna beat it out of them, or like you said, they gonna disown them or kick them out.
I mean, it was great. It was great to hear that his daughter never felt like she had that when he talked about the TV show Pose and all that. It's good, and that's where progressively we need to go to, where kids feel like whatever their preference or whatever they feel like they are,
who they are.
They can just be who they are, and we can start from there. You know what I mean? I do understand like a father and a mother wanting to leave their impression on their child, but at the end of the day, you know what I mean? You have to support them no matter where they go and what they, what they choose to be or feel like they are. So
shout out to
good shit, Dwayne. Yeah,
man. Get him on the show. We need some goddamn guests.
Don't say it too loud, because then they'll show up in Kev's, in one of Kev's shows.
Oh yeah, they'll be on Comedy Minds.
No, not Comedy Mind, Heart to Heart or something.
Oh, Heart
but
to
it's
Heart.
okay they're on Heart to Heart, because we enjoy working on that show.
Wait, what's Heart to Heart?
See, some other shit.
Is another.
He started it before, but that's
he started in Montreal.
Yeah, Montreal.
We should try some.
That's why Spank can't have one. But anyway,
so was that going to be a TV show versus a podcast?
Yeah, it's visual.
That's why Spank couldn't have a show.
It's going to be
visual, and he's not doing comedians. He's doing like guests.
Yeah.
But Barack Obama gonna be on that motherfucker at some point.
Yo, when is enough? All right, like,
What you talking about now?
That man's wants all the money.
He trying to get it all, baby. I don't blame him, baby.
Is enough. I mean, damn.
He enjoy got another job, baby.
Gotta
Keep
get it
the
while you're
kids in
hot.
private school for a little while longer, like Chris Spencer say.
That's some
Yeah,
more
but
money.
y'all complain about the money though. I want to talk about that.
No,
or
no,
y'all want to
Nah,
go
we don't complain about it publicly.
Nobody do
Oh,
that.
y'all, not public. Okay, my bad. My bad.
It's just in our
Nobody complain about
this
no money,
nigga's
Spank.
cheap as hell group chat.
Oh, my bad, y'all. My bad.
Yeah, what you doing, Spank? Ain't nobody
I'm not in
Don't do
that.
that.
I'm not in that chat.
You ain't in the cheap as hell group chat.
Yeah,
Nah.
you don't need to be in there.
Put me
you
in
done
there.
said something. We don't-
You too well paid, Naeem. This
Not
for
bad.
this for the crumb snatchers at the bottom of the barrel.
Look, we make the same amount of money around here. I get paid for something else.
Yeah.
I mean, I looked at some of these trending topics. I don't really see nothing I want to talk
I want
about.
that.
Joey got one he want to talk about.
You
Go
got
ahead and go and go get into it, Joey.
Okay. A Pennsylvania church treasurer is accused of stealing over $150,000 from the house of worship to fuel his addiction to porn.
There you go.
What?
Glenn?
150,000.
Glenn, you should see Spank's face. Listeners, I wish you could see Spank's face. Glenn Yothers, 56, allegedly stole the funds from St. Paul Lutheran Church in Unity Township, claiming the money was going toward church bills and charity. But Yothers is accused of using the cash for pornographic websites over a 4-year period ending in 2019, leaving the church on the brink of shutdown. One of the red flags that popped up were the bills stopped being paid at the church. So,
What's the problem?
no,
Well, no,
That
if he
nigga
used
got
them
a
Pima
s-
cotton t-shirts.
He ripping the head off. He used
Somebody
the
got
holy
to
water
tell
on
these
that motherfucker.
motherfuckers that porn is free.
What is?
that's what I'm with you, Spank. I'm trying to figure out, like, he must have, you know, you see it and then they have those commercials that come on there. Not that I know. 'cause I
Yeah,
don't watch it.
yeah. He click
I
on
don't
them
watch
and,
it.
and subscribe. That's probably what it is.
And so he, in his mind, he probably like, yo, I'm gonna start subscribing to this little
Yeah,
cartoon.
he liked the storyline and all that shit.
I ain't gonna lie. One cartoon came out. I said, "Damn, she got a fatty." I almost
Come
clicked
on,
on it. I said,
Spank,
"No, let me get out of there."
Spank.
I ain't gonna lie. I almost clicked on it, man.
On an
Spank,
anime?
we live, Spank.
It wasn't like animated. It was more like it was real. What do they call 3D or something like that? Yo,
Claymation.
claymation. hey, that should look real. I almost clicked on it. I was like, man, they lucky I ain't got 1099 right now.
Oh my God, Spank. No, you wasn't gonna put the credit card in.
They lucky
That's
I ain't
when
had
you know you got a
1099.
problem. When you
Yeah,
pull
that's
out the wire, that's the wallet. That's when you know you got a problem.
Let me put this membership number in real quick.
Shit. I'm saying that just for one day is $1. I'm gonna go ahead and get on.
Yeah, the first 30 days is $1. After that, it's $10.99 a month. You know.
Well, let's change topics before Spank get us in trouble. Yeah.
Well, Clay, man, hey, that's real.
I mean, why,
So-
how you gonna get in trouble? Because that's a grown man.
Look, Drake just earned a historic Billboard Hot 100
Military
debut with
lie.
3 songs topping the chart, and he used the occasion to thank one of his inspirations. I had to link with Weezy,
AKA Lil Wayne.
Lil Wayne,
okay,
Harry.
okay,
they spelled it wrong. You was right, Eric.
Okay.
They spelled it wrong.
Weezy. They pronounced it Weasel in here. They spelled it Weasel.
Weasel. Dang.
Yeah.
That's
Everybody wants to have drinks and everybody wants to celebrate and turn up. And you know, I just had to see Weezy. I had to see Weezy in person, he said of Bow Wow. That didn't make
Instead
sense.
of what? Of Bow Wow.
Of Bow Wow. Yeah. He said of Bow Wow.
Bow Weezy.
Oh, Bow
Oh,
Wow.
you talking about Bow Weezy? You want to talk about Lil Wayne?
Mm-hmm.
If it wasn't for you, there wouldn't be no me. That's why you know the rest. That's why I'm going to rock with you forever.
Rock with y'all forever. So
Yeah.
wait a minute.
No, but he signed to Lil Wayne and them though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was a typo by the producers.
Yeah, but the producer said
No,
he's actually talking about Bow
No,
Wow.
and in there it says Drake pays tribute to Bow Wow. The
Maybe
headline
Bow
says
Wow
that.
did this before or something.
I don't
I
know.
don't know, but it says Bow Wow.
Hey, we
So-
too old for that shit, man. I don't
Yeah,
know- I
we're
don't know
way
nothing
too
about that.
I wanted to read that because I wanted to say, like, yo, Drake, he may go down as the best in
Best
the rap
ever?
game.
You think he gonna go down as a GOAT?
He
Or the GOAT?
I mean,
Depending on what you're
thank you.
judging on.
bruh, as far
We
as
both, man.
topping the charts
Mhm.
and having hit after hit after hit, who can compare to him at this point?
Yes.
Jay-Z.
I know the music industry has changed from, earlier, but like when you start just writing down Drake's hits, like you can't even, there's no verses to Drake. There's nobody that can verse Drake.
You
You
don't think
saying
Jay-Z
him
can?
and Mr. Carter?
Yeah, because there's only 20 songs.
Yeah, it's just 20.
But Mr. Carter got a lot of songs. It's just that Mr. Carter wasn't like hit. Like his albums will sell, he'd go platinum, but he never like was on like top of the charts and stuff like that.
Yeah.
With all
You
his
sure
songs.
Jay-Z wasn't
His whole
Not
album.
all of them.
Just figure out the singles that hit.
I think Big Pimpin' is his biggest one, I believe.
Wow.
Jay-Z got way more than
Big
20.
Pimpin'
he got a
or
catalog.
Hard Knock Life One of them is his biggest singles.
He got
But
way
you-
more than 20 singles.
You
He
know, Kendrick Lamar's last album, I think every song was on the chart.
Yeah, Drake did that before too, though.
Yeah.
Emil's
Yeah.
writing in the chat. Our black-white producer Emil says Eminem would wash Drake
No,
and Jay-Z.
no.
No,
But he's white.
Yeah. Goddamn coconut.
The coconut. He brown
Like on the
outside.
outside.
Brown.
You say when you crack it,
die, I'm about to die.
when you crack it, he got white meat. That's what you say. He got white meat when you crack it. Okay,
Oh
man.
man, coconut. That's
Oh,
funny.
coconut ass nigga.
All right.
That's pretty funny, now.
Well, hey man, wait. There is one more. There is one more. And this
Okay.
was, we were talking about our guy, and he's doing everything, and he's got to do everything. I want to give a shout out to LeBron James.
Ooh.
Let's give one to LeBron James.
That
I don't
he's
like
hurt.
I don't like the
It's
team he's
talking
It's
playing.
about your
Goats.
Clippers. It's about your Clippers.
No, it's not. No, it's like
Oh,
he
okay.
said. We said Kev do everything. When does it end? I
Mhm.
want to give a shout out to LeBron, who is joining Fenway Sports Group, which will give him a piece of the Boston Red Sox. Now, this happened like a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
We never gave him props for it. That
I
shit
thought he was already with them though. That's how he got
not
the
Boston
soccer.
Red Sox. Nah,
Not the
he's
Red
with the
Sox.
Liverpool.
No, I'm talking about with Fenway,
I don't know.
the group. I thought he was with them because he got a part of the soccer team. I mean, I could be wrong.
Liverpool.
It could be
Liverpool,
another-
Liverpool soccer.
And a race team.
But now he's got a piece of the Boston Red Sox.
I think you misunderstood what I was saying, Joy. Okay, good.
Because
No,
he
you
was a
said
part of the group,
Group.
he should have already had stake in the team.
I don't think
No. I was just saying you were saying he just joined. Maybe I heard you wrong. I thought you said he just joined the Fenway group.
Yeah.
I thought
No,
he'd been with
that's
the
what
group.
he's doing.
Joining. Yeah, he is joining.
Oh, I'm
He
sure
may
like
have
sports group.
he may have business partnered with them, but he is joining the group so that he can in joining the group, he has stake in the Boston Red Sox.
Gotcha.
And shout out to his business partner and friend Maverick Carter, who engineered a lot of that what we're reading.
I'm
But
glad
that-
that you brought that up, Joey, because actually this makes so much sense. This goes back to what Kev was talking about with Black people owning and then selling. Now, LeBron has made it very clear that he plans to own an NBA team one day. So right now he's building his assets. He's buying part of this, part of that. He has a production company. He's doing all of these things that he may potentially sell in order to have the cash to buy his franchise.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, when we were talking about that before, I even forgot to bring up Magic Johnson. You remember Magic had everything, all his movies, the 24 hours, Fridays, Starbucks, and all that. He sold all that to buy a piece
with the
in
Dodgers,
the Los Angeles Dodgers. And so, man, look at that. And I don't know if that was his goal, but you did. He took all that, sold it, and now this motherfucker's
Maverick Carter and LeBron James becomes Fenway Sports Group's first Black partners. Is that okay right there?
He don't like that first
I
black.
could have just said his
Nah. Here's why you got to say that, because in Boston is one of the most racist, and I know they listening. It's one of the most racist cities in this country.
Wow.
Bro, you ain't lying.
They one of the most racist. They are, and then their
Cracker
baseball
racist.
team, even their baseball team, like their baseball team will have one black every 3 or 4 years or whatever. And even the people that live there will tell you, like, our city's very racist.
We know. They could have just said we partner up with LeBron James and the group. You got to say the first black.
Yep.
We know they're
bother you
racist.
so
there.
much? Why
I
does
don't
that
know,
bother you?
man. It's just something about it, man. It's just weird.
You don't want to be the first black something?
No. Just say Spank Horton partner up with blah, blah, blah. I don't want to be the first black.
First black.
It's 2021. Why are we still saying it?
I want to be in the
Because
Black History book.
we still not. That's it. I always say that.
Oh, you think that's gonna be in the history book?
Black History book, I said.
That's gonna be in the Black History book?
Absolutely. When you the first black something that's important, you're gonna be in that, you're gonna be talked about.
Second and third don't get
That's
talked.
important.
Yes.
That he signed as partners with them. That's important.
I mean, I think so.
It is.
How is it important?
I think
Because
it's
it's Boston,
significant.
like Joey said.
It's significant because they haven't had black partners. I think it's significant because he's an athlete right now, and he's striving as a businessman, and it's just part of his business acumen.
I get that part.
I think it's important that his childhood friend, he made a business partner.
Get that part.
And they're thriving. So he looks at his friend as an equal because they are business partners.
That's you coming at Kev on the low, but go ahead.
I didn't think of that. But I see how you can misconstrue some of my words. I was not talking about him, but I mean,
No. I get all that. That is important. I'm just saying that first part you said, I don't think is important. Him being the first black
partners.
I don't think that's is important. But the other stuff you said, I agree.
Got you. And
You know what,
Spank,
Spank,
we argue. I'm sorry. Okay, I don't mean to cut you off, but I did. I think because for me, it's the exact opposite of how you say it, Spank. You go, nigga, it's 2021. And I go, exactly. That's why it's so racist that we're still not in some of these rooms.
Right.
In 2021,
The fact that we can
we
still
still got to knock and try and tap dance and do all kind of shit to get in the room. Like when does that stop?
The only part I disagree with Spank, I see what you're saying.
Mhm.
We should normalize the stuff that we're doing. The only part I disagree with you on is when we're talking about kids and being role models to kids. So if they go, this is the first black so-and-so and so-and-so, I feel like that gives a hope to a young person that's not feeling like they could be that. This is the first black president. Wow, that could actually happen again.
Right.
I will let that slide.
Okay.
The first black president. I'll let that slide.
Obama
I'm not gonna lie
good.
to you.
Obama good.
I let it slide, but
You
I
ain't
told
hear
y'all
about the first black nigga to own a 7-Eleven.
yeah, I don't want to hear about that shit, man. I don't want to hear about the first nigga partner up with Fenway Group. I don't want to hear that. I don't. I'm sorry.
It's got to be super significant.
It got to be super significant for
First
me.
black man to walk on the moon. You okay with it?
Look, y'all. We're gonna have a black man walk on the moon, but let's pay some bills.
No, we
So
not.
that
We don't go up
so
there.
that nigga could get to the moon. We got to pay.
We
some
don't
bills,
go up there.
and we'll be right back.
We're back.
Hey, welcome
back. If you're just tuning in, this is an all new live episode of Straight from the Heart with the Plastic Cup Boys on Sirius XM 96.
96.
And we've been talking about a bunch of shit, man. We talked about a little bit of Drake. We didn't
Can I
talk.
play? Yeah, can I play? Oh, my fault. Finish your spill. I'm sorry, Nay. I'm sorry.
We talked about some niggas fighting in the airport.
Yeah, we did.
Those are the
Bombing
first
as a
niggas.
comedian.
Bombing as a comedian. We talked about a pastor spending $150 on some free porn.
There you go, brother.
Them ads pop up, bro.
Yeah. And we left off talking about how Spank does not want to be the first black of anything.
And I want to play a quote from the late legendary John Thompson.
Want to play it or read it? Let's play.
I told him when he said that I resented, because there were many guys before me who were not provided with an opportunity. I'm not interested in being the first or only black doing anything, because I think that that's a very misleading thing, and it implies that in 1984 a black man finally became intelligent enough to win the NCAA title, and that's a very misleading thing.
It's misleading, man.
Think about that.
And that was 1984.
And it's 2021, and we still trying to be the
doing it,
first.
man.
We still trying to be the first. Exactly what he said. I get
Well-
it. I get him saying, I don't want you to put that on me because other people before me didn't have the opportunities I had.
Right.
It's true. But the fucked up part is we are still trying. These motherfuckers right now they got legislation right now going on to stop niggas from voting. That's happening. And that shit was in the 60s. And now we are 2021 and they are putting shit in place. So niggas gonna have you're easier to go get you some fucking a gun than for you to go down there and vote.
Now, what you didn't hear, Spank, was what happened when the camera went off
What happened?
John Thompson. He was like, nigga, what? What? Who did it first? It was me.
Me. That's who.
Oh, you said he
Who
was like,
put this shit together? Me. That's who. Who do I trust? No other niggas but
I
me.
won on every level, motherfucker. I won in the NBA. One as a coach. It was me, nigga. What?
No, that's how I look. That's how I look at like how we be excited for it. Like we excited that LeBron partnered up with to be the first black on them, but it's like
I'm more excited about it being LeBron. If it was somebody else, I wouldn't.
Right, it should have been black businessmen before LeBron doing it. Like they really using LeBron for his likeness. That's probably the only reason why they made a partner of him. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You gotta take advantage of that. Yeah, you got to play the game because you know what your ultimate goal is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I get that. I don't mind you playing the game, but there's no need to say the first black.
Well, he didn't say it. We said it here on Straight from the Heart.
That's true. That's true.
And that's because was that in the running show or did one of you coon ass niggas bring that shit up?
That was in the run of the show.
Okay.
Oh, I don't know about being the first black. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it was in the run of the show though.
Play my song, Harry, real quick.
What I do? I'm cooning for the first.
Joey bring it up, so you should have put it on Joey.
Let it ride for both of them.
I shake my shoulders for that one. I shake my shoulders.
All right, man. Now y'all ready to get into some topics because there's a lot of shit going on with sports today, and I can't wait to hear about it because I didn't get to watch it. So. Wayne ain't here. Harry, you ready to take your segment back? I think I have the shit because Wayne been missing a lot lately. Can't take a segment and then not be here.
Yeah.
Well, that has to be on the listeners.
Gentlemen, and welcome to Game Time. It's Harry Ratchford.
Well, if he was to get fired, will we share his money?
And most opinionated
Absolutely.
man in sports.
You would think that, but
Harry Ratchford.
Howdy ho, sports fans. This is your boy Harry Ratchford, aka Harry Goodspeed, and this is the Plastic Cup Boys view on sports. Joey's LA Clippers may have made the dumbest move just before the trade deadline in the NBA. They are acquiring veteran point guard Rajon Rondo from the Atlanta Hawks in exchange for former Sixth Man of the Year Lou Williams. I say this is the dumbest move in trade history.
I'm not gonna say
history.
It's not even close. It's not close. It's not the dumbest at all. I don't agree with the trade because I really like Lou, but I get them saying that they need a starting point guard to run the team and somebody to play a little bit more defense. But I really like Lou. Like
I agree with Naeem putting in the group chat. I agree with Naeem said though. Lou, I know Lou's my guy. I talked to him right after the trade, and
right.
Yeah, but
you got the inside scoop.
Yeah, I understand what Naeem said though. It's like, man, they really don't need another scorer. They need a defender, and they need someone who can play point guard, and that's what Rondo do. Yeah,
he said. Okay, I thought I said that.
Rondo gets hurt a lot though, especially the last few years. So
playoff Rondo is a mother.
That's what. Well, yeah, we got to really look at it. And he's not, from my understanding, he wasn't doing well with the Hawks right now. But
I thought that was stupid for him to go there though. Like, why is you going there? It was already like 2 point guards already down there.
Well, then you I don't know.
Did they get more? Did the Clippers get 2 players? Because that's just not a even trade unless it's just a contract thing.
We gave up a draft pick too.
Yeah, I think a draft pick
was in there.
And only got Rondo?
I think so.
No, I think they got a draft pick from Atlanta and Rondo. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Future second round.
Yeah.
I mean, look, and you know what? Shout out to Lou because I always fuck with him about his defense, but he's actually gotten a little bit better. It seemed like he's improved a little bit with defense, but Rondo was always a solid pickup. He's a solid player. He did well with the Lakers last season. Is he going to start? Who's the starting point guard now? Patrick Beverley?
I believe Bev is still hurt.
No, I think they're doing, point guard by committee. By committee. You know what I mean? You have
Patrick
Paul George bringing it up. You got Kawhi bringing it up.
Who are the other scorers with the Clippers?
That's pretty much it.
Yeah, I got a lot.
They got those two, but also, the twin is doing well.
He's scoring.
T-Man, that young kid, the young kid
from Detroit,
T-Man.
the dude from Detroit.
Man from Florida State.
That dude, I think that's also too within. I want to say in the last maybe 8-9 games, he's been playing really well, and I think that might have the Clippers going. You know what? We can just give him more time. Also, Kennard, the last few games, he's been playing very well.
I forgot they picked up Kennard.
He's been doing pretty well last few games. So we got enough scores. We just gotta fucking stop some of it.
Paul George and Kawhi were taking enough shots for the whole team.
Not playoff P. Also in trade talk, the Orlando Magic and Denver Nuggets have agreed on a deal to send forward Aaron Gordon to Denver in exchange for veteran shooting guard Gary Harris, rookie RJ Hampton, and Denver's protected 2025 first round pick will also go to the Magic. Does this make the Nuggets move the meter? Aaron Gordon, very athletic wing player, has improved his 3-point shot from the first couple of years that he was in.
He wasn't even shooting them back then.
Yeah, he wasn't even shooting them back then. So he's a solid player. I know he signed a big contract this offseason and haven't heard much from him, but he does play in Orlando, which the news don't really.
They start off good, but they're terrible now. They're at the bottom.
Gary Harris is a solid player if you can stay on the
He's been hurt a lot though.
Yeah. I haven't seen that rookie RJ Hampton play.
That's the guy that went overseas, right?
Yeah.
After high school, right? Yeah. I haven't seen him play yet either.
I mean, it looks like they're trying to make a push. Denver Nuggets is trying to make a push. They've won, I think they won like 10 of their last 11 or something like that.
I don't see this as a help for them because you got Michael Porter Jr. and you got Will Barton, who are kind of similar players to Gordon.
Yeah. But the way they play, you're switching on the perimeter. You want all kind of the same kind of archetype kind of players, don't you? That's how I would look at it.
I feel like that's going to be a fight for playing time. And then you still got Paul Millsap. I don't know.
They ain't even put Paul Millsap in the starting lineup.
Paul Millsap is 486.
Paul Millsap does start. He starts, Spank.
Oh, you do? I just know when they showed the trade, they ain't even have him in the starting lineup. They had Aaron Gordon.
That first time out, that nigga sitting on the bench.
Paul Millsap has 34 games this season. He started in 33.
How much he averaging?
Only 9.
Yeah, I don't know why they didn't try to trade him. Probably couldn't get.
I thought last year
won't get shit for him.
Yeah, he probably won't get nothing for anybody checking for that nigga.
Okay. Also in trade talk news, Miami Heat acquired Victor Oladipo in a trade with the Houston Rockets, and they're also the expected front runner for LaMarcus Aldridge, who will be bought out by the Spurs. Does this move the meter for the Heat? I'll tell you what, Pat Riley, he always in the pot.
Yeah,
he always in the pot.
Who did they give up for Oladipo though?
Nobody. That's the thing. They kept Tyler Hero and
Duncan.
They didn't give up anybody.
Dragic.
So what they traded money?
I think it was draft picks. And Oladipo had an expiring contract.
Yeah, he got an expiring.
So they weren't gonna be able to pay him anyway.
Damn, Houston really about to be bad.
They gave up Avery Bradley, Kelly Olynyk, and a 22 first round swap.
Yeah,
so that's
both of them are solid players.
They is, but Avery ain't show up in the playoffs for them niggas. Man, I gotta.
No, Avery. He didn't play like he was with the Lakers. He didn't show up for the bubble.
Oh, that was the Lakers. That was with the Lakers. I'm tripping.
Yep. Also, Orlando Magic also traded their All-Star center Nikola Vucevic and Al Farouk Aminu to Chicago Bulls. The Bulls are sending Wendell Carter Jr., great young player, Otto Porter Jr. He's a good player, but he needs to get it together, and first-round picks in 2021 and 2023 to the Magic. The Magic stockpiling picks, and they got 2 pretty good young players.
This makes the Bulls a playoff team.
Yeah, I like that for the Bulls. I like that.
Vucevic?
Yeah, I like that.
He's
only the fourth person that's averaging 20 and like over 10 rebounds. He's only like the fourth person. There's Embiid, Jokic, and somebody else than him.
He's a stat stuffer for real. Farak Aminu, I don't know how he keep getting a job.
Well, he's 6'8", plays defense, and he's a spot up 3. And he's a spot up 3, so he'll have a job just like a 7-footer. Also, George Hill is headed to the Philadelphia 76ers as a part of a 3-way deal involving Oklahoma City Thunder and the New York Knicks. The Thunder sent Tony Bradley and a second-round pick in 2025 and 26. Terrence Ferguson, meanwhile, ultimately heads from the Thunder to the Knicks, while Austin Rivers goes from the Knicks to Oklahoma City.
Oh, I thought Ferguson was with the Sixers.
Nah, he was with OKC.
OKC.
He was a athletic young dude.
I thought the Sixers picked him up. We didn't pick him up.
I don't know, but all these trades don't mean shit because the Nets is going to the damn finals.
Yeah.
And
well, if they can play, niggas ain't playing.
Nah, they gonna play.
What you mean they ain't playing?
They ain't been playing together.
They didn't play yesterday. None of them, or the day before, none of them played.
Yeah.
But they gonna all play.
Blake didn't play?
I think Blake's the only one that played. Harden sat out. Of course, KD sat out. And Kyrie had some personal business.
Again.
Right. You know, Blake Griffin had went 2 years without dunking. And then as soon as he got to Nets, he dunked. Like, that's a smack in the face to Detroit. Like, I'm not even going to fucking dunk.
That nigga was out there eating chili cheese fries.
Yeah, Ferguson was with the Sixers. We had him. But then we traded him. We traded him and Bradley. Yeah.
Wait, so Spank, you a Sixer man. What does this move y'all?
Nothing.
Don't
even
nothing. Just another vet point guard playmaker. I would say that. Well, not playmaker. He's more of a scorer. He'll give you some buckets here and there.
He's a solid backup point guard.
Yeah. I'll say that.
Pretty cool. Out here playing musical chairs. None of this shit matter.
Yeah, because all our young guys coming off the bench, they young. Like they can score, but you know, in that playoffs, you want that veteran mentality on that court.
You say it's Nets and Lakers. Nah.
It depends on if LeBron and AD are healthy. If they are, then yes, I do believe that the Lakers will be in the finals. If they're not healthy, I don't know, man. Utah is tough. I can tell you who ain't going. That's some goddamn Clippers.
You're alive.
Now,
oh wow. Well, they did also. Andre Drummond is being bought out. Is planned. The plan is to buy him out from Cleveland, and the Lakers is one of the landing spots for Drummond.
Right.
But he still shoots 47% from the free throw line, so I don't really.
But you know who's quiet and is the Dallas Mavericks are quietly a good team.
Nah, trash.
You think they trash? Man,
Porzingis, something happened to Porzingis.
If Porzingis can stay healthy, they're a problem.
They got one of the best young players in Luka, but
they picked up JJ Redick.
Yep, they picked up Redick.
They got Redick? Oh, I thought Redick was gonna go to the Nets.
Yeah,
I thought it was going to the Nets.
JJ Redick is shooting like 30% from 3. He's garbage.
And I said this. I said when he leave, I said, yo, the Sixers was an ideal team for him. I said when he go to another team, he's not going to do what he did with the Sixers.
He got paid with the Sixers too.
He did all right for $23
million for 1 year.
You say the Mavericks are trash. That's what
the Mavericks. I don't know if it's the coaching or what. Well, they got 2 solid players, 2 players that should be all-stars. Porzingis is just not. He's not what he was with the Knicks, and this was a great opportunity for him to like really do his thing, especially with a player that likes to pass the ball.
Yeah,
but I think he may have reached his peak.
I think they need one more superstar player. I mean, you got Luka in the draft, so you got him under that contract. Porzingis, I mean, you know, healthy. It's going to be what it is. I think they need to make a splash. They need.
If you look at the free agents, who could they have picked up though? I don't see nobody that really could have helped them.
They need a possible 3-and-D guy would be good for them.
Maybe Aaron Gordon. Would he have been nice over there?
Nah, I think they need a superstar. I think for them. Yeah, I think they missed the James Harden train. James Harden was the only player that was moving.
Oh yeah, they got James Harden.
That changed that moved the needle for anybody.
I don't like that. I wouldn't like them together. That's too much dribbling.
True. That is true.
Well, anyway, the trade deadline ended today at 4:00 Eastern. But just because it ended doesn't mean you won't hear more trades because
Buyouts.
the trades just needed to be agreed upon, not not
Before 4 p.m.
approved.
Yeah. They can always lie, say, no, we agreed at 3:58.
Yeah.
Hey guys,
So,
you know we didn't talk about a couple of days ago? Philadelphia 76ers played the San Francisco Warriors.
Oh, yeah, we bust their ass.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, we
okay.
bust their ass.
They're not in the playoff.
We play the Lakers tonight.
Oh.
well, that's been sports, and I've been Harry.
Harry. Oh, wait, Harry. Okay.
Yeah, we gonna bust the Lakers ass tonight. You know what I'm saying LeBron gone and AD gone. We gonna bust their ass. Shout out to Tobias Harris. I was on him extra this year because I said if he don't show up this year, man, he really wasted our money, but he really playing like an all-star this year. Got to give it to him. Got to give him credit when credit's due.
If we move on, Spank, I have a man law question. Can we do man laws? And
we can do both.
I ask you this question.
We can do both.
It has something to do with Joey, so that's why I really want to ask.
We can do both. I don't give a shit. Let's go on the man laws. I mean, oh shit, my fault now.
No, go ahead. Your shit.
No, we this by committee.
Hey, party people, it's your boy Spank Horton. Y'all heard who introduced this segment. I did introduce it, but somebody said they wanted to speak on it. So if it's not good, you can't blame me. You got to blame Harry Ratchford. What's your question, Harry?
This is a man law question that I had. I noticed my friend of over 25 years, Joey Wells, lovable dub. When you're eating and you order a steak, is it a man law not to cut the steak into little bitty pieces before you start eating your food? Don't you supposed to cut it as you go?
You eat it, yeah.
As you go, you don't. You don't cut the whole steak before you start eating.
Oh man, that nigga cut it into little bitty bites.
He made it seem like a pancake.
Yeah, he cut it
pancake
into itty bitty bites.
I did not. I did not.
Oh my god, man, that's.
I think that's an adult law. That ain't no man law.
Yeah, that's more of an adult law. Yeah.
Come on, Joey.
Come on, baby food.
I cut it up in cubes and like a scramble. That's what it was. It wasn't.
What those scramble, Joey?
It was like a scramble. That's what it was. I got a man law. Don't watch another man eat. That's what you're supposed to do.
That's true. You got me back.
Keep your eyes on your own plate, nigga.
Yeah, she looking over your phone. Nigga.
That nigga cut that shit into little bitty pieces, and Joey move his food around before he eat it. You ever notice people to do that? They just move the food for no reason.
He got one of those divider plates.
Yeah. He just be moving it. He just be churning the food. I'm like, why are you moving the food?
What was the man law? What was the man law I gave you the other day, Spank?
You did give me one. I forgot. I think you put it in the chat too. I forgot.
Harry talking about,
I might have texted directly
moving
to you.
my food around, brother. It got it all. Got to get the seasoning in it.
But you just shift it back and forth. It doesn't move. You don't mix it. You just shift it back and forth.
Yeah, because it got some seasoning on the left. Now I got to take it back to the right so we can bring the seasoning to the right side. Okay, that's how I got to.
Gotta shift it back.
Yo, I mean, it's just weird. It's just really weird. But
I definitely got a couple DMs for man law. Somebody said, yo, but this is such an entertainer joke. When he was saying delicious, he was saying, yeah, my man talking about his nickname is chocolate. I was like, I can't use that. But you can't call another man that said that as a whole set. Then another guy said, is it a man law if your lady order your food for you at a restaurant? I was like,
wait, are you sitting there?
Yeah, you there.
He's gonna have the lobster.
Yeah, he's gonna have this. Because 9 times out of 10, a lady can't make up their mind, so they want to tell you what to get, so they can taste yours, and then they order. That's
true too.
I do that.
You order for your lady? No, I never order for my lady.
I know what she wants. I don't just like this. What you gonna eat, bitch? I know what she wants.
You talk. She's like, I think I'm gonna get the lobster. The lady will have the lobster. I will have the. I've done that before.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, no. I make my wife. You order. You talk.
You talk.
Yeah.
He will have.
But I do agree. Like if I like something and she get that, I'll get something else because I go like, yeah, let me taste what you got so we can have the experience of other food.
Yeah.
I found it.
You found it?
Okay.
The man law
question from Naeem.
It's you never ask a nigga what his favorite color is.
Oh yeah, that was good.
Unless you buy them a car or some shit.
Never buy another nigga a car.
That's why I said you buy it. Damn, we all wrong.
We all wrong then.
I ain't sold his back, so shit.
No.
Well, he ain't got the money for it.
Yeah, that's true.
Damn right, I gave it back. What's your favorite color, man?
I like earth tones myself.
Yeah, you look good in green.
Yeah, you can't tell a guy that's his color if he wearing a shirt. Yeah, that's your color. Orange is your color, bro.
We don't keep doing these man laws, and nigga ain't gonna be able to talk to nobody.
For sure.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. We might want to. Oh, go ahead.
No, I was asking you got scenarios too, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to think, man. I can't remember the scenario. I'm trying to find it in my notes. I can't find it.
Good job,
so we might gotta skip it, man.
We'll go. Look for your notes. Let's go. I got. I'm not fucking with.
Let's get to that. I'm not fucking with Joey Wells.
Grandfather JoJo, gonna shut you the fuck down.
I don't fuck with you.
When you too woke, get your ass back to sleep.
Yo. All right. So one of our listeners sent me this, and he was like, man, I think this would be good for you. I'm not fucking with it. And it is great. And I definitely want you guys here are parents. I want to get y'all opinion. A white headmaster at New York Catholic school resigns after telling a black student to kneel and apologize the African way. The white headmaster of a Catholic school on Long Island has resigned after reports that he had a black student kneel in apology last month, calling it the African way to apologize. The headmaster was temporarily removed from his job at St. Martin de Portis School in Hempstead, New York, over the weekend after parents Trisha Paul went to the local press regarding her 11-year-old son's treatment at the school. So what happened is the kid was doing some other work in the classroom that, like it wasn't what they had told him to do. So it was some other stuff. So he was working on that. So the headmaster took it, tore it up, and brought her and took him into the office. And there, the headmaster went in there and told him to kneel before the teacher and apologize.
Yeah, I'm not fucking with him.
So I would like to ask my brethrens on this panel, and this is all to all of you listening out there also too. As a parent, you notice that your child is a little upset and you go, hey, what's going on, boy? What's wrong with you? And he says, man, the headmaster at the school made me kneel and apologize because he said that's the African way.
Yeah, I got to go come see him.
So Harry, I'm gonna ask you first, and then Spank, I'm gonna come to you after that.
I got to come see him, and I got to really explain to me what that is. You show me what that is, and if he try to step to the side, then we're gonna shoot a foul one.
That's too much talking. I'm putting hands right on him as soon as I see him.
Oh, word.
Yeah, no conversation. Yeah, it's no conversation. That's blatantly.
You ain't even gonna confirm that.
Nah, not even gonna confirm nothing.
Because now this is
you're gonna say, let me see Mr. Peterson.
So I'm gonna tell you this is where he's trying to clean it up. The headmaster, according to Paul, told her about a former student whose father had once told him to bow when apologizing, calling it the Nigerian way. But the mother, I guess she's not taking that because I guess she
ain't no white man tell a black person what the African way is. I don't care if you was over there in Africa or if you are African.
Yeah.
If you white and you're African, you cannot tell another black man how to apologize in the African way.
Tell him
so just stay in your lane.
Telling your child to bow, but he didn't even say bow. He said get on your knees and apologize.
What makes it so bad is the climate of the world today. What in your fucking ever-loving mind made you think that was just cool? And you're supposed to be an educator.
Right.
It sickens me when people just come out. That the racism just come out. You can't hold it in no longer.
Can't control it.
It just come out. That's the way I'm gonna have to look at it.
He rooted.
Naeem, how would you handle that if now lady tells you that daddy, the teacher made me get on my knees and apologize?
Oh, it's gonna be a problem.
You shooting them hands.
That's gonna be a problem. You gonna get my daughter on her knees for nothing, motherfucker. Ain't no knees around here.
She don't even have knees, nigga.
She don't even got no knees.
Her pants better be clean every day when she come home.
Yeah, it go from her thigh to her foot. That's what my daughter got. From her thigh to her foot. Now.
What is a knee, motherfucker?
I'm gonna make him get on his knees.
So Spank, I
whoa, nah.
Wait,
I said what I said. What Joyce? I said what
he said.
Say what he said.
Wait a minute, bro.
Say what I said.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna let you suck
I'm gonna let
You're a skeezer.
suck my.
You're a whore.
That's from Sugar Hill for those people that don't know.
Sugar Hill was a great movie. That was a fucking great
What's
movie.
What's it, man? What's the actor name? Vandy? Is it Vandy? He's a director too.
That's the motherfucker from Coming to America. It is you.
This is you. Yeah.
So Spank, I saved you for last on this one. You know,
I already told you, I'm putting hands on. There's no conversation.
you're not even gonna ask. You just
I'm gonna ask the classmates. Yo, this really happened? Yes, Mr. Horton.
On site.
On site.
On site mean action.
Mm-hmm. And I'm telling first, I'm gonna say something to the principal first, and I'm gonna see what the principal gonna do.
That's what the principal is. He the headmaster. That's what they said.
So he's in the office. So like,
he the headmaster.
I'm whipping his ass, and I'm transferring my kid anyway.
Yeah, the teacher took him in there, and then when he took him in the office, he told the kid to apologize.
Oh hell yeah!
You say you putting the pause on him.
I'm putting the pause on, and I'm transferring my kid. I didn't know it was the principal. I thought it was the teacher. My bad.
Okay, just let me ask you something. Is it a 1-2, a clean 1-2, or you going ham with the beat down?
A clean 1-2, because he gonna bitch up. So a clean 1-2.
And then he gonna fold like a
little
and then, but what's your exiting statement? What you gonna exit on, motherfucker, and walk out, or how you exiting?
now put that on the books.
That's an African apology.
Boomayang. Ali Boomayang.
Hey, that would be great. That would be great, Spank. I'd pay for that one. Wap, Boomayang. Let's go.
Well, I just want to say to the mother that told them that we are not Nigerians and we are not in Africa, and she took her child out of that school.
Good for her.
Yeah, very good for her. And I would definitely lawyer up at this time, because at this moment, my child has been ruined. And he can't even come back outside because now he's afraid. Mm-hmm. And, he was about to be a scientist that earned $7 million. And that's what we need for this all to go away.
There you go.
But I want to say to all parents too, that if your child, and unfortunately, if your child is in a school and it's predominantly others, check with your child. Check with them and see how things are going, and ask questions, and sometimes just pop up there. Sometimes parents, we don't do that. Back in the day, my aunt never popped in. She only popped in when I was fucking up in bed. Yeah. So pop in there and see how they treat your child. You know what I'm saying? So, and that right there is disgusting. I definitely, I don't know what I did. I ain't gonna lie. But I know I would be
Crazy
mad.
Joey coming out. What the hell you talking about? You don't know what you would do.
No, I'm definitely, at 11 years old. I mean, let me tell you something. At 6, they were talking about suspending my child because he told somebody suck his penis, and they were going to suspend
little Joey.
Yeah, because he
said dick or penis.
She said penis. That's what they said. And so I was sitting there like this. I started laughing. I was like this. So let me get this straight. Y'all talking about expelling my son because he said penis. I said, he didn't say dick. They was like, no. I said, man, y'all better go and get out of here. I was like, he said he didn't say suck my dick.
He used a clinical term.
I don't think the
clinical. You say the clinical term saved him.
I don't think the word is the problem, Joey.
What if he say, "Give me fellatio"?
No, he didn't say that. He was, they was capping on each other. He said, "Suck my penis." I was like, "All right."
Oh, he didn't say it to a teacher. He said it to another student.
No, I said it to like a kid. And they said,
"Oh, yeah, you got."
That's why I was like, "Don't get out of here."
Yeah.
I was definitely telling people to suck my dick at 5.
So was I.
Really?
Yeah. I don't even remember.
A badass motherfucker.
I wasn't bad. I had a filthy mouth, and I said shit that made people laugh. It was on the swim team.
Who did you learn your cussing from?
Shit, Eddie Murphy.
Yeah.
Oh, you said Eddie Murphy.
Eddie Murphy's my father. My mom, she used to cuss, but not that bad. But
yeah, that's
my dad, it definitely did. And just being around my older brother and my 2 older aunts, like, I just had a filthy mouth, but I knew not to say that shit around adults.
Gotcha. That's what I told my kids.
I said, I know your little ass curse. Just don't curse around other adults and be disrespectful.
Mm.
Yeah. You can curse with your peers, but adults, you got to watch it.
Since y'all brought up Eddie Murphy, right? I watched a little bit last night. I might have been on IG, one of his jokes from Raw. Remember the joke when he was talking about he got caught in the bed having sex with a woman by his wife and he ran out chasing her butt ass naked? No, you said it was him. You said, yeah, you're right. I fucked up. You're right. I fucked up.
I make love to
you.
Yeah.
Yo, that
you just cracked up.
So goddamn funny, man. That's right. I fucked up.
That's right. You said you fuck. We fuck. Yes, we did fuck.
Make love to you. That reminded me of Jay-Z lyrics. You know what I'm saying? I was just fucking them girls. I was gonna get right back.
How old am I if I said I saw that shit in the movie theater? Raw. I saw it in 87 in the movie theater.
You know, I think I saw it in the movie theater too.
Yeah,
I didn't.
I definitely saw it in the movie theater.
Yeah, I saw it.
I saw Trading Places in the movie theater. That's the first movie I remember seeing ever.
So what?
I remember in the movie theater, you know, when he was talking about the relationship shit, like women fucking on their men or some shit. A dude in the audience stood up and yelled in the movie theater, Are you doing
I think the first movie I saw was E.T. in the movie theater.
Oh, wow.
Mommy, it looks like me.
I think. Okay. Did somebody say I'm across from E.T. and somebody else last week on Fan Mail? Stinking bitch. Might have been Tuesday.
Damn, Spank.
Oh, these niggas out here. They rough around here, boy. They rough.
Yeah. My first movie was a drive-in.
Damn.
My mom. Yeah, I am. My mom was like,
in a 57 Chevy.
No, it was station wagon. She was like this, you niggas get down and put a blanket over everybody.
Oh, yeah,
like,
yeah.
She was like this, it's two of us. It's like, it's five motherfuckers. She's like, it's two, just two.
Yeah, I remember my dumb ass messed that up on the getting on the bus with my mom one time. She's like, hey, under 12? I'm 13. My mom said, looked at me all mad.
Go ass up. He don't know how old he is. So.
I'll never forget that, yo. She was mad as shit at me. Look, under 12? She's like, yeah, I'm 13.
Same shit happened to me on the plane.
Fucking snitching.
If you ever want to hear, like probably my mother, I don't think my dad was there. My mother's funniest story about me, she'll tell you this. When I was 3 years old, at this time you could fly for free until you were 3.
Mm-hmm.
And on the way to the airport, she kept saying, Naeem, if they ask you how old you are, what are you gonna say? I'm gonna say I'm 2. She kept saying, how old are you? I'm 2. Got on the plane, the flight attendant said, oh, you're so cute. How old are you? I said, I'm really 3, but my mother told me to tell you I was 2.
Hilarious. Hilarious.
And she said the flight, everybody just fell out.
Yeah, that's funny.
Oh shit.
Oh my God.
Well, hey man, but that is my segment of who I'm not fucking with. Good looking out to the cat who sent that to me. Appreciate you, man. So
yeah, I'm not fucking
all
with
y'all
him.
out there, send out who you not fucking with. Let us know so we can tell y'all who we not fucking with.
This shit, Joey, we not fucking with them either. Let's get into a little bit of dumb and dumber. Who's the dumbest?
Put on tools and bow tie. It's time to play America's favorite stupid game show. Who's the dumbest?
Hello, game show fans. This is your boy, Harry Trebek.
Oh, Harry, what you doing? They named you a contestant today, baby.
No. When you left, I said, ain't no motherfucker gonna steal my segment again.
Oh, no,
y'all niggas out here sniping. They wanted me to be a participant today and not host. I said, fuck that. Y'all, I done lost one segment. Y'all ain't gonna take this one.
Oh, man.
So anyway, our contestants for the day is the guy from New Jersey, Naeem Lynn, versus the lovable Philadelphian Spank Horton.
I'm 6'5", ladies and gentlemen.
6'5".
Yeah.
All right. Naeem, this is a history question for you to start this off.
Let's go.
The Battle of Gettysburg was fought in which war?
God damn it.
The Battle of Gettysburg was that possibly the Civil War?
Ding, 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 Naeem. Naeem scores.
Good shit, nah. Damn.
Here you go, Spank. What you guys don't really understand, Spank is a very intelligent guy.
He just has anxiety. You Spank know a lot of shit. I mean, it's a lot of shit in this motherfucker.
I hate taking tests, bro. I hate taking tests, man.
All right, here we go. You want a geography question or a science question?
Man, it don't matter, nigga.
How you get to pick what kind of question you want?
Come on, bro. He's working at a deficit.
Let's go geography, bro.
Oh,
that's my worst too. That's my worst.
Okay, here we go. Which country is both an island and a continent?
Oh shit!
Oh, see what I'm saying? He knows it.
You mean a country and a continent?
No, he said it's an island and a continent.
Which country is both an island and a continent?
Hold on.
By definition, an island. Now.
This is easy.
Is it Australia?
Ding, 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 ding.
All right, shit. Nigga.
I want a geography question.
The continent of Australia is technically an island.
Wait, did you hear what Knife said?
I remember that in school. I remember that question.
Knife said, I want a geography question.
I love some geography. That's my shit.
Oh, give me one.
How about a TV question? I'm gonna go off.
Okay.
Go ahead.
TV question.
Tell the producers from now on, come up with a bunch of questions, man. God damn, you ain't gotta limit it to one a piece. We should be about 20 of them. Just fuck around with it.
All right. Do you guys here's a fun question for the both of you guys. Take turns at answering this because it's multiple answers.
Oh shit.
For the both of you, this is a TV question. You both are in entertainment. Name the 6 main characters' first name in the TV show Friends.
Their character name?
Their character name is 6 of them. And so we're gonna start with Naeem, and then Spank. We're gonna go back and forth until there's Ross is one of them.
Yeah, that's what I had in my head. Ross. Damn.
All right, cut the music.
Spank.
So
Spank.
Ross is one of the Friends.
I never watched Friends, man, but I remember the name Ross.
Spank.
There's 3 girls, 3 boys. 3 girls, 3 boys.
Spank.
Joey? One of
Joey
Joey
is
Man,
one.
why you helping
Joey
this nigga, man?
tried to help Spank so bad. All right.
I'm all looking like fucking staring at me.
Spank
For.
was looking at me like this.
I'm about to say
There's
nigga named
Ross.
Stern.
All right, you got Phoebe is one.
Phoebe
Yes.
is one.
Good shit, Spank.
Shit,
Good
Phoebe.
shit.
All right.
Shit, nah.
You got 3 left. One male, 2 female.
What was her fucking name, man?
Oh shit.
Yeah, Ross, Phoebe, Joey.
Oh shit.
The brother and sister on the show. Fuck, I can't remember their names, man.
I don't even believe I could have answered this. I know one more.
When I hear him, I'm gonna know them all.
Yeah.
All right.
Rachel.
Rachel is one.
Oh, good shit.
Somebody cheating.
Yep.
Spank cheating like a motherfucker. Look at fucking that nigga been Googling.
Yeah.
Okay, Naeem, I'm gonna give you the win if you can name one of them.
Nah, the producers put it in the chat. That's why.
I didn't see it.
So
They gave
Ross,
that to you. They did you.
the
Phoebe,
Rachel,
Rachel, Monica.
That was a tough one right there.
there's one left because he just said one of the last 2.
I was gonna say Monica.
All right, it's
Oh, I know. It's Chandler.
Chandler. Yep,
come on, guys.
Yep.
You guys are cheating at this point.
No, I swear to God.
No, they ain't put that. They ain't put that in the chat.
So there's Rachel, Ross, Phoebe, Joey, Monica, and Chandler makes up.
When he put cheating, I thought of Chandler.
Hilarious.
Get the fuck out of here. I don't know.
Hilarious.
I swear to God.
Chandler.
I did not cheat.
hilarious.
All right, Spank. Here you go.
Here we go.
The plural of moose is
Moose.
ding, ding, ding. He did it. It was just so okay. That was a bad one. I started not to use this question.
There's plural moose.
I was just say with deer. It's moose, deer.
I saw a bunch of deer.
Geese. Oh no, it's
Geese.
Goose.
No, geese is goose. Yeah.
Yeah.
A
Moose.
couple
and
other
fish.
though.
Fish.
A couple other fish.
But so you say I saw a bunch of deer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not deers. Deer.
Yeah.
You learn something every day.
Yeah, I remember learning this. I actually remember learning this in class.
All right, Naeem. The process by which plants eat and make energy is called
Fuck.
Photosynthesis.
ding, 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 ding. Hey, yo, this nigga
Damn,
too
that's
smart
good
for
shit.
this
Nah, I definitely
Damn,
forgot
that
it.
was
I
good.
definitely forgot it.
I was thinking cannibalism.
What the fuck, John? All right, last one, guys. Last one. And we'll do it just like the friends here. What are the 3 branches of the United States government?
Judicial.
Judicial is one. Spank, can you name one?
Shit, man.
I got it.
Presidency? Presidential?
It is not called that. It's not called that, but you're on the right track.
As fuck.
They couldn't wait for me to get one wrong.
Yeah, they was waiting for that button.
Fuck, what is this? Judicial?
Nyan, can you name that one?
Superior.
Nope.
Funny, I
It's
just wrote
some-
this shit down too, like the other day.
Nope.
It's something
not
with
called
S,
that.
ain't it?
No.
It's,
Something with the judges.
Judicial.
that's judicial.
Oh, that's judicial.
What about
Goddamn,
legislative?
Legislative and executive.
Okay.
Executive. God damn it.
And that's the executive is the president.
That's president.
Executive
Yeah.
is president. Okay. All right, TV show fans. I don't think we solved it. We know that Naeem was superior to Spank, but Spank held his own today. He did answer 2 questions correctly.
Spank was good.
So join us next time when we answer the age-old question: who's the dumbest?
And by the way, I got attacked for last week's episode because they're by my dad and by somebody else because there are pyramids in Mexico, not just Africa. Because I said
Aztecs. Oh, yeah.
the Mayans and all of that shit, the Aztecs and Incas and all that. Yeah, but nobody cares about Mexico. So I,
do they call them pyramids though? They don't call them pyramids though.
no, they're
I don't
pyramids.
think they do.
What
They
are
call them
called?
pyramids?
Do they?
I don't
I
think-
don't know.
It's a Mexican name for it.
Pyramids of Giza.
There you go. Giza. That's what they call it. Giza.
Of the pyramids of Giza.
They just call them Giza where I'm from.
Nigga just making up shit.
All right, man. Let me get into my shit, man.
That's what we call
We
it.
call
We
them.
call them.
That's a great way to answer any of these questions. No, that's wrong, Spank. Well, that's what they call it.
We call them Giza.
Good shit, Harry.
Thank you, sir.
Shit. Congratulations, Naeem. I ain't mad at that loss.
Yeah, I'm undefeated. Let's get to Naeem's knowledge.
From the sewer to entrepreneur, too woke to be broke. Naeem's knowledge.
What's going on, y'all? It's another edition of Naeem's Knowledge. And we got a few today. This first one is from an anonymous person, and it says, it's good to see someone from Jersey get on. I'm from Newark, but I do have a question for Naeem's Knowledge. I'm in a good relationship with someone I love and can trust, and we are definitely getting married one day, but her mop head is trash, and it makes me cheat with my ex. Her head is amazing. What should I do, bro? Deal with it or side off here and there? And he said, don't say his name because he put his lady onto the show.
Now listen. This is some men.
How old is? Wait, how old? Did you say how old he is? I'm sorry.
Yeah, he didn't say how old he was, but does it matter? What's that got to do with his getting his dick sucked?
I mean,
See,
that's the most important thing in his life.
Yeah, some men put a lot on a fellatio, and I understand why.
I'm not one of them.
Some men don't put a lot on fellatio. So if you are one of those men that do, you got to find a workaround. If it's your little ex on the side and she doing that for you, it's hard for me as a man to tell you to stop. But at some point, you need to teach your lady what it is you like about receiving that. And
no teeth, baby, please.
And give her details. Because I know, every woman wants to be everything to their man. So give her details. And sometimes you have to have that super honest conversation with, babe, I don't enjoy your head, but if you could do the 3/4 twist at the top, and you know what I mean, and a lot more slobber, you got to be graphic and just tell them exactly what you want. That's the best thing to do. Just tell them exactly what you want, and then show a video. I say,
look
look
a video
at,
of my ex.
No, pull up the video of Auntie. What's the grapefruit lady?
Oh,
pull up that video. Yeah, pull up that video, and then God bless you.
You want to say something, Joey?
I just, man, and he's talking about marrying the one that doesn't give him good head, correct?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Then I think he's made his choice that that's the one he wants to be with, except for that. And I guess he left his ex for a reason. That's what people got to realize. You leave your ex for a reason.
Oh, maybe she left him.
That could be true. That could be true. That could be true.
I'm gonna tell you why this is a disaster waiting to happen. One of my friends actually had this same situation.
Oh no.
He was still fucking with his ex, and because she was just better at head.
Wow.
And then when he got serious with his new girlfriend and eventually married her, the ex started causing problems. She started causing, because right now that's your ex. She think that she can get you back. Ain't no girl just gonna keep sucking your dick for nothing. She thinks that she still has a chance with you, probably. And when she finds out that you're going to marry this woman that you're dating or really get serious with her, it's gonna be a fucking shitstorm. Or really get serious with her, it's gonna be a fucking shitstorm, bro. It's gonna be a shitstorm. No girl is just gonna suck your dick for nothing. Trust me. She's trying to get you back, or she wants. It's an ego thing for her, knowing that you have to still come to her for that because your new chick ain't shit.
Wow.
Look, man, get over that, man. She can get better at sucking dick, and at least you ain't say the pussy. If the pussy was bad, then I say you got a problem. But it's head. I know some, like you said, Harry. Some people are crazy by it. I'm not. I'm not busting off from no head. I need that action.
Need that sloppy.
So I need to get in it.
He need that whap.
He need that whap.
I need the whap. Right. So yeah, man, I think that you need to leave this alone and leave it alone now before you propose, because then she gonna call you out for real.
Yeah, for sure.
Especially nowadays.
That's great perspective. Like she probably ain't, no woman's probably continuing that unless she feels as though she has a chance with you.
Right. And he didn't even say that he having sex with her. He said he just going to her for head. Your ex, this ain't no random chick. This your ex-girlfriend. You're not just gonna go over there, she gonna suck your dick, you leave, go back to your lady.
Yeah.
Something gonna come with that.
If they were doing it, as Harry would say, that's a sweet deal.
Man, that's a sweet deal. If that's going on, I'm gonna be honest with you. That's a sweet deal. I don't see how you can turn that down if that's the deal.
All right. I'm gonna do one more, then we get into fan mail. Okay. This dude is named at Luis, LEW_EES. What up, Naeem? Hopefully you read this one. My name is Luis, and I need your advice. My wife and I recently had a newborn, and because she's not working, decided to get 2 jobs to support our family. Now we don't have an apartment because in California, I don't make the $6,000 that they ask in order to rent a 1,900 place. My girl is upset that I'm tired, and when I ask her to do like the bed or laundry, she gets mad. I wake up at 2 a.m. I work 16 to 18 hours, including my time in traffic. Am I an asshole for getting mad at her when she says to help her out? I understand she's a new mom, but we moved to her parents so she can have help. Please let me get some advice. Would like to hear what y'all think.
All right, let's reevaluate what he just said. So he got 2 jobs.
2 jobs, trying to take care of his family. His wife don't work. She's a new mom, and they live with her parents
because they couldn't afford.
Yeah, he not making $6,000 a month, which they want for you to be living in 1,900 a month place.
Gotcha. All right, so he moved into her place.
Her parents' place. They live with her parents.
I guess my question is: so there's no apartments that they can rent in this city at all?
He say he lives in the IE. So,
okay, out there,
Inland Empire.
Yeah,
for the listeners.
Well, man, I don't want.
So he working two.
That's what I'm saying.
Jobs to take care of his family.
Yeah,
and the wife is mad that he's not helping out with this newborn baby. So that's the problem right there. Because he want to get some sleep.
Yeah. Now there has to be a conversation with the two, and just for him to express to his wife, babe, I do want to spend time with our child, and you are doing a great job at it too. And I don't want you to feel like you're just out here by yourself raising our child. However, there's 24 hours in the day. I work 16 of those, and I'm traveling 2 hours of those. So I got less than 7 hours just to go to bed. So my day is maybe 6 hours to get some sleep. So, until it gets better, this is what we got to do for just right. And this is temporary. So that has to be the conversation. Like, this is temporary until we get to a better place. So as a team player, I just need you right now to support me through this. And we'll get to a better place. Now I'm in your mama house, so I could fucking be somewhere else. Now my ex gives me great head
coming up. That was the last one, Joey.
That's you right. You know what? I be getting shit confused.
You merging the advice.
I get shit confused.
This is a bigger problem, Naeem, I think.
Yeah.
Like, this is the danger when you have a housewife, and I'm speaking just from my experience. The danger is every person, every human wants to have value and be validated. When it takes a special person to be a housewife. It's a huge job. Like, a lot of people look at someone being a housewife or a house husband sometimes as it's like a throwaway responsibility. It's not. It's a huge job. And some people find validation in managing the house and controlling what goes on in the house and taking care of children. A lot of women do that. A lot of housewives do that. But if you're not one of those people, you have to find your value on your own, whether you have a job, or whether you get up and go to work, or where you try to open up a business, or whatever that is. Sometimes it almost benefits. I know I hear people in couples sound, it almost benefits like when a person goes to work and they go, I'm only making enough to pay for child support. I'm not making anything else. Sometimes that's beneficial because you need that interaction with other adults. Because I know a lot of times I come home, my wife is like, I just need to talk to an adult. You know what I mean? Yeah. So that's the larger thing that you may have to look at. I don't think you're wrong. If you're the breadwinner, like Joey says, if you're the breadwinner, but even working 16 to 18 hours, you have to give a little time to the children as much as you can. But the cooking and the cleaning and all that shit, hey man, I don't got no time to do all that.
I have the solution right here for him.
There you go.
The solution, Luis, is that you need to quit one of these jobs, because how can you even operate?
That's a tough one, Naeem.
No, listen to me.
Okay.
You have to quit one of these jobs, and those extra 8 hours that you have, you can use an hour or two of those 8 hours to look for an even better job. Because right now, this is what you're missing out on. Yes, you're trying to hold down your family, but you're really missing out on that quality time with your newborn child. Now, you have this support system in her parents, so you have to take advantage of that. But just the fact that you are a working man and you're doing everything that you need to do, make sure you put some groceries in their fridge, all that shit, they have to respect that. But they also have to respect that you are a father and you don't want to miss out on these precious moments. Now, here's another option. You can work a morning shift. She can get a part-time job in the evening. So when you get off work, you come take over the baby. Then she goes to work at somewhere, Best Buy, something like that, where she can work a 4-hour shift and bring in a couple extra dollars. But it is hard for a mom to be home. Yeah, she does have her family, but they probably don't want to be involved like that. They're like, shit, you already living here for free. We got to take care of the baby too. But I think that you need to quit one of these jobs. Since you want some help, give her the help. Stop working one of the jobs. That's what I say. And then if she's mad about the money you bringing in, say you get a job, and then we'll be fine. And I'll take care of the baby.
Damn, that is a tough one. Time or money.
Yep.
That's a tough one, man.
Well, let's cap this motherfucking show off.
Yeah, man, we're gonna get into our favorite segment. And remember, you ain't gonna hurt our feelings.
Well, look, fellas, we kind of crushed for time. Why don't we let maybe one or two get off and go from there?
I want to read this one that's crashing.
You two go. And I don't need to read it.
Look, man, we live. We can go on as long as we want, brother. You got something to do?
No.
You got mail.
You so much right now.
I hate you and you hate me. That's because you smell like pee. What? Good. I'm gonna read that second one if somebody want to read the first one.
But wait. Don't do the second one because I just because we're of our guy.
Shut up.
No. You got to read
Joe.
that.
What you talking about?
Okay.
What you talking about, Joe?
I just saying.
I'll read the first one.
All right.
This from at Rob615_719. What up, PCBs? Quick question. Kevin, why are you on the show when you don't do shit but host, and half the time you can't even do that correctly?
Damn.
If your name is on the title of the show, shouldn't you be more involved, dude? Hell, Joey and Wayne put more effort into the show than you do.
Now this motherfucker right here. I like. Go ahead.
See what I'm saying? You're just gonna skip that.
No, you're right. You're right.
Do a fucking AKA here and there, or do some segment on the show. What happened with all the ideas you had brewing in your head and that you were pitching on earlier shows? Did the car wreck also give you some type of head trauma to the point where you have amnesia?
Damn.
Okay, that ain't funny. He cleaned it up.
Yeah.
I wouldn't wish that on you. Knocking on wood. And Harry, you're fired.
Wait a minute.
I was a fan of the singing, but you just fell off these past few episodes. Just let Joey take over.
Oh, wait a minute. Now.
Love the show. No hate here. Happy just said a whole bunch of hateful shit.
Right.
P.S. Kevin, you can never be a part of the PCBs, but you always be a PCB. Politically correct bitch.
Damn. Man. Now that was cold. That was
cold.
A cold ass.
I want to say something to him, but
that was a cold ass ending.
This was a great letter.
I think you wrote that, Joey.
No, I didn't, but I mean, I should.
All right, this next one is The Real Jordan C 2389. Wayne, you are one sensitive ass nigga. I bet your nut ass stay needing a Snickers. Okay, I get that nut, and it's okay. if you're not gonna act like that, why even do the show? You'll probably punch the air when you get mad and nobody else is around. Old frustrated ass nigga. Who hurt you? Let's do a poll to rotate Wayne out of another PCB. Blah blah blah. I vote boss.
Would boss be a better addition over Wayne?
You participate, that's for sure.
Can we ask that question?
Yeah, we can.
Hell
For the
yeah.
We
people that
didn't
know.
ask. We didn't ask the listeners no question.
I'm gonna tell y'all, hey, if y'all put that vote up, I ain't going nowhere.
Replace. No, you got to be very direct.
No, I'm just
do
saying,
we replace
I'm not going
boss?
nowhere.
Do we replace Wayne with boss?
I'm gonna say no.
Nah, I ain't going.
Because I mean, boss would participate, but boss get a little long-winded sometimes, and that
I
would
was
be
just
less,
about to say that.
Less talk time for us.
I was just about to say that. That motherfucker gonna drop some knowledge in his Houston.
You think I ain't talking now? Well, it's okay. Just shut up.
It's ridiculous.
It's amazing though. It is amazing that.
Oh man, hey, we should do that. I wouldn't mind. Sure.
Yeah, we just want to
But
see.
they probably not gonna post it because they scared of Wayne. So they
Yeah,
probably not
the
gonna
producers are scared of Wayne, so they.
Call
Spank,
y'all
this
some
next one-
bitches.
But
Spank,
V
this next
ain't.
one
V,
got you.
don't V run the page? She ain't.
Spank. This next one got your name on.
It's the next one. Where's it at?
Yeah.
At justreal.2. Again, please let Spank read this. Okay, Harry. I see how it is, bitch. I wasn't going to write in again because I thought you would have been smart enough to understand my last message. But I guess you want Kevin and everyone else to celebrate your 50th birthday without you. Shaking my head. Oh, and since you're going to keep talking about niggas city, I decided to take time out of my day to check out that small, dirty ass old town cafe and see what their educational systems was like. And I'm not gonna lie, that shit made me fall asleep so fast. Shit kept talking about peaches and how many miles it is away from an actual known city. It don't even look like niggas live there. And I knew you was going to fuck up your new segment, by the way. Old dumbass nigga. That's why I said let the little Tyler Perry actor with the big eyes do it, you stupid bitch.
Damn.
Keep it up, Harry. And me and old girl right from Detroit gonna get to know each other when your old ass gone.
Wait a minute.
Yeah,
He gonna be in Budapest for 3 months too. Just want to let everybody know.
Wait a minute. This nigga wishes.
Did y'all see this nigga say he's gonna kill Harry?
That's
yeah.
He said, I guess you want Kev and everybody else to celebrate your 50th birthday without you.
Oh, let me just look at this nigga. Let me just check it.
And he said he gonna take your lady after he kill you.
Sheesh.
Yeah, he came at me, didn't he? What did I say?
Wrong. I don't
Is
know.
he from Baltimore?
He from Baltimore, yeah.
Yeah, you gotta be from Baltimore.
You said some bad shit about Baltimore.
Okay, first.
All right.
See, even I know don't say nothing about Baltimore. I just talk about Detroit, the Lions. I know not to say nothing about Baltimore.
City. You just said the whole city. Yeah,
You gonna have Baltimore and Philly niggas on your ass,
I
man.
don't give a fuck about neither one of them.
you a gangster.
You
a
gonna
gangster.
be on
Tell
tour again, my nigga. Just remember
That's all
that.
right. What they gonna say? You been talking about my city, so I'm gonna fight you.
Pow, pow.
Yeah.
All right, well, let it be said. Let it be.
Nigga, I
done.
know niggas that
I said what I said. I said what I said.
Shoes, nigga.
I said what I said.
That's what he said now. Now he ain't got to come to the show.
Nigga, I grew up in Baltimore. So I can talk about it. Now, Philly, I ain't never
You
been.
grew up in where?
Baltimore. My aunt's from Baltimore.
What that got to do with you growing up?
And my daughter's from Baltimore.
So he spent time in the street.
I spent time in Baltimore.
Oh my God. Yeah, but you didn't grow up. You didn't grow up.
Yeah, my dad took my mom and lived with my aunt in Baltimore when she first came to the States.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, but you weren't even born yet.
I was in the military.
I was here, bro. I'm saying
lie.
It was military lie.
Military.
All right. Y'all motherfuckers know me.
You try to get on their side now. Fuck out of it. You just said what you said. Don't be all.
I said that first. I said that first.
I grew up there. I know how them niggas is.
Hey, wait a minute.
I don't know shit about Baltimore niggas.
There you go. Well, one of them is
I
mine.
do. You
That's
don't
no.
want to, brother.
You don't
want to
know
read
shit
this
about
next
Baltimore
one.
niggas.
All right, at J Houston 206. Man, fuck you, Kev. I don't understand how you, a black man with vertical disabilities, hired a white man that smokes rocks and another white man in a black face as producers for this show.
Emil.
Spank's a decent host, but he laughs like a nigga with asthma.
Spank.
Damn.
And that's weird because your nose has too much horsepower for you not to be getting enough air. For a nigga that can't read, Harry, love running his mouth. I know for a fact no one ever told you you had a way with words.
So
why
nigga
the
said
fuck
my
you
nose
using-
got horsepower. I'm sorry, George. That was funny.
Why the fuck you using them so much? And you can't sing for shit. I'll be back for the two fat niggas and the strong jaws later. Wait a minute. Who's two fat niggas?
Joey,
Spank.
it's only you.
No. They talking about my
and
nose,
Wayne.
brother. That's
Yeah,
Wayne and
it's
Joe.
only you
It's
and Wayne
Wayne
left.
and Joe.
I don't even want to read this no more.
I'm strong, Jaws. I know that.
J Houston 206.
Wait,
This nigga got a beard.
The best show on the radio. Don't let them crackers take this shit, Kev. I was with him till he called a nigga fat. I mean, okay. All right. I'm out of there.
No, this nigga look like the tattoo nigga on Black Ink.
Oh, I ain't seen Black Ink. Last one.
All right,
Take it.
This one for me. It's from at Jafahi. What up, PCBs? Please let Naeem read this.
Okay.
Why the hell do we have to wait an hour before we hear trending topics now? Chappelle had a joke that said Kev has shut the fuck up money. Take his advice and shut the fuck up, man.
God damn.
That episode when Naeem didn't have a chance to talk was the worst. Please get back to doing segments. The show is best when Kev hosts and passes the ball quickly to the rest of the team. Again, shut the fuck up, Kev.
Oh, okay.
Let me shout out my frat bro Joey and give Naeem and Harry their props. You two definitely help keep the show entertaining. Spank, you better stop playing Who's the Dumbest before you get cast to play yourself in Night School the sequel.
That's pretty funny.
Love the show, fellas, and please tell Kev, shut the fuck up. One more time for me.
He meant that.
Yeah, we always say he talked too much. So
There's a lot of hate going on.
I'm glad he talked about that show when y'all wouldn't let me talk. That was a bad show. And Spank was cutting me off on purpose.
I was
Where you?
Anytime they try to say, yeah, hold on now. Yeah, so when you do the
Hey man, before we go, I want to give some birthday love to somebody who wrote in. I don't want to never leave our listeners out.
Here we go.
I want to give up to Sean Joseph Carter. He is 53 today, and somebody who wanted me to give a big shout out on their 21st birthday, Zach Zaleski. Zaleski.
Happy birthday, Zach.
So you know, it's
celebrity birthdays to
no, it's all our fans now. The fans write in. I took Spank's advice, and that's all I'm doing. And
Spank,
they all
you said
write
that?
in.
Yeah,
he said do the fans. And a big a big shout out to Nemo. It is his granny's birthday from South Carolina.
Yeah, I'm saying
86.
I knew Nemo went.
Oh, Nemo Geechee. That's why he looked like that.
Nigga been eating red rice.
we gotta give an RIP to the dude too, the little white boy that cause today I got time, cuz remember that video?
Oh yeah, what happened?
Yeah, they found him slumped over somewhere.
No, didn't he do a video saying I'm not dead though? He did a video saying I'm not dead.
Recent?
That today?
Yeah.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
I'll take that RIP back then. My bad.
Send that joint to me, man. I want to see if he had time or not.
Yeah.
Spank. What you doing, Spank?
I mean, I just saw it yesterday, brother. Said he was dead. I said, damn.
Well, if he's dead, we give him props. If we not, then we sorry.
Yeah.
I bet you was about to say RIP to Wayne Uncle.
But I got time today, cuz.
Okay.
All right, y'all.
I don't know that nigga, and Wayne don't know that nigga. We're good.
Oh shit. Okay. All right. Well, we're gonna end the show on that. Guys, I might not make the next 4 episodes unless we go live because I'm about to be back in the bubble.
There you go.
The bubble, get that money, man.
Season 3 on you whole asses.
Yeah, because you know what time it is, Harry.
Oh, wait, and I forgot to say,
Season
y'all.
3 on your whole ass.
You know what
I
time
forgot
it
to
is,
say,
nigga.
Gotta
y'all.
get some more
That
stuff.
motherfucker about to get some more
About to get some stuff on
Hey,
your ass.
but wait, y'all. It is 175 days
Uh-oh.
until Harry turns 50.
If he make it, this nigga from Baltimore will come
There
to
you
you.
go. Hey.
Jay Real, what his
Hey.
name is? Jay Houston. Jay Houston 2. No, not him.
Email me, Jay Houston. I'll let you know what
Just Real .2. No, Just Real .2.
I'll let you know our moves, Jay Houston. Just hit me. I'll let you know our moves. You can pull up on Harry.
Dirty ass Baltimore.
Oh shit.
Fucking stank over there. That whole little inside the city with a that shit stank. Down there by the water, it stank, and there's a bunch of rats.
All right, man.
A bunch of rats in Baltimore.
We want Harry to make his 50th, so let's go.
Norma Jeans, I'll be there though.
Let's end the show, man. Great show, fellas.
Good job, Nye. Good job.
Good job, bro.
We're gonna sign out from my right to my left.
Joey Wells 5.
Spank Horton.
H. Goodspeed.
And I'm Naeem the Star, man. Every Tuesday and Thursday, Sirius XM 96, 4 p.m. Eastern Time. No, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, 4 p.m. Pacific. And we out.
Ladies and gentlemen, you've been listening to Straight from the Heart, real, raw, authentic radio. Woo! Guys, to listen to this show and previous shows, all you need to do is go to SiriusXM.com and listen on demand. You can do it on your phone or on a SiriusXM app.